Hello, everybody, and welcome to the semifinals of the World's International Candlepin Championships. Live this year, 2024, from Leda Lanes in Nashua, New Hampshire. Academy Lanes versus A+ Accounting. A+ Accounting started out as the number 3 seed and have fended off Kingswood, Bulletproof, and Team USA to make it this far. Academy Lanes with a 2-round bye for being first on this side of the house. And now, here they are in the semifinals.
I'm Paul Graham with Greg Gouillart on Candlepin Network. Nate Leblanc starts the semifinals with a 5-7 plank in between. Korey Packard, who won in 2018 and 2022 for Academy Lanes, looking for the third championship. A+, the defending champs, looking for number 6. Can he kick it over? No, he doinks it, going skee ball for the 50 or the 100 spot. Packard chopping out, got a 6-pack. Check his ID. Nice pinning 9 for Nate Leblanc to start the first of 3 strings. No points, just total pinfall. If we tie, we do a 1-string roll-off. Packard takes an 8. Early 1-pin lead for the defending champs, A+ Accounting. The 2 most recent champions, 2022 Academy Lanes, 2023 A+ Accounting. And one will get to the finals. Beautiful ball, 8. 4 in the 10, so we can kick it over. Nate Leblanc from Clare, Nova Scotia, Canada, 130 average bowler. Packard, beautiful ball. He gets 8. He's got the 4-7. Advantage Packard. 117 league bowler. High single 195, high triple 455, high 5 737. Right it forward, right it backwards. It's still the same. What a shot. Can't reach the 10, or will it? It touches it, but won't fall. Korey 4-7 for a spare. Goes left. 2-pin is like simple. They barely crack over 50% without wood for Class A bowlers. Stats by Candlepin Bowling Network. A doink shot there for LeBlanc. 2 9s to start his match. Korey, a 10. 18-18 here in the first of 3 strings underway. Greg, you're on the technology and the background vocals. He likes to sing karaoke. You have every Friday and Saturday night here at Leda Lanes at Kegler's Den, 9 p.m. to 1 a.m. Get your voice on, karaoke.
Fake news. I have not sung karaoke once in my life.
I'm baiting you. You did hum a few good songs this week, though. Showing your potential. Blake Doucette, singles knockout winner 2 years ago. 4-7-10.
That's like me fluking 1 mark in a string. Sure, I've got flashes of brilliance.
Josh Daley, left-hander from Danvers, Massachusetts. Still moving. 2 wiggles, 10 wiggles, 8 and back left.
3-8-10.
Hottest ball in the game right now, Josh Daley. Blake tries to send it over, skips to the right. Oh, Daley, what a try that was. Couldn't reach the 8. Blake a 10 to start his match. Daley, ditto. 28-28. Blake, 32 years young from New Ross. He has a high single of 202, high triple 462, a high 5 704. Josh career high season average last year in Millis, 136. Just incredible. 128 overall average. Blake 1910. Daley rifles 6, make it 7. 3 middle, 5 left, 6 right on the triangle. And Josh, another week or so, a week from Monday, will be turning 25 years young. How great can this guy get? Blake for a spare, tough leave. Got the back pin, the 9. Left-handed Daley, spare! First mark either side. 20 to ball through 2. get a thesis on Josh Daley. Go through without the match. Oh, pretty 10 for Blake Doucette. Nice. 2 10s to start his match. Winning in 2022, Jeremy Seaholm, the third bowler for Academy Lanes out of Haverhill, Mass. Great owners of the DeBurrow family, Ted, Ernie, and Josh. And Gerry Dunn off the bench, coming that second and third string was great, especially that third string against Team USA, who gave him fits all match long. A+ won it, I believe, by 29 in that match. Gerry Dunn locks those two arms. Now unlocks and unloads and drops 9. Guarded by some wood in front of the 4. Jeremy Seaholm, right side, 3. 122 average, 126 season high ending average. Jeremy Seaholm, 196 high single, high triple 462. As Gerry gets A+'s first mark on the board. Jeremy just missed left. Wife Susan here in attendance. 178, 610 right. Jeremy from Marlborough, Massachusetts. Starts off with a 7. 48-45, 3-pin lead for A+ accounting.
Connection quality is a bit in and out. I'll monitor as we go and make adjustments if needed.
We are recording, so we'll be brought to you later on, too, as well.
And in higher quality, sometimes the resolution's been down. It will be uploaded in pristine quality later on. Just give us a chance to recuperate. After all, we and the bowlers will be a bit tired after this week, but we love the grind.
Absolutely. Gerry Dunn, 5.
That's 15 through 2.
1. 15 through 1 now in the second box. First string. Jeremy, 4 horsemen plus the 8. It's 1 in 5 conversion rate for these Bob Calera leaves, I call them. That sails right. 1, 3, 8. Not happy with that shot. High standards. He has 3 200s in his great career. Seaholm, he got it. 7 goes last. He's pumped up. 17 the ball through 2. Gerry, nice out. 10, 25 through 2. Here come the fourth bowlers. It's Waters World. Justin Waters for Academy Lanes. Matt McPhee for A+ accounting. 7 championships combined for these two franchises. Justin from Natick, Massachusetts, his whole life, turning 40 in December. 130 career high season ending average. 192 high single, high triple 456, high 5 736. McPhee crossing over, drops 9. 7-pin left up. Matt from Glace Bay, Nova Scotia, Canada. Waters, smooth delivery, goes right, takes 8, not bad. 1 in the 10. Wood coming out of play from McPhee, must come out, be removed. Nick Norcross will take care of that piece of wood. Matt's got a high average of 128 for a season-ending average, 120 currently. High single 186, high triple 463, a high 5 of 728. Nearly 30 years of Candlepin bowling. His parents also bowled. He's looking for his 6th championship. Spare, who needs the wood? 7 minutes, a tougher shot for left-hander. Waters flying back for the 10, won't go. Gave it a ride, west coast to east coast. Missed the connecting flight. Just an accurate bowler. 10. 2 marks to 1 for Academy Lanes. A+ up by 8, pretty much a virtual tie. Early in the first of 3, the semifinals on Candlepin Bowling Network. Over 1,400 videos. And climbing, never a charge, always free. Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube. Please hit the bell icon button after you subscribe. Get notified when we go live. Also follow us on Facebook as well. McPhee, only 3. Frustrated with that one. 13 through 1. Lead is 11, minus 2 hits. Waters goes right, bounces 5. 1, 2, 4, the 8 behind the 2, 10 right corner. McPhee now goes too far right. Got the 4, 7, 8. Now this mirror side, 6, 9, 10. Now dealing with a diamond. Waters, good try. Once again, a 10-pin. Stands firm. Right down the middle for an 8. McPhee, 21 through 2. Waters, a pair of 10s. Here come the ankle bowlers. Hottest ball in the Friday Night Pro League right now, average-wise. Danny Harris, of the defending champ, Central 3. Out of Central Park Lanes, East Boston, Massachusetts. Chuck Vazzella's house. Chucky's house, like to say. He's taking on 5-time champion Matt Harnett. Danny on Monday will be turning 41 years young from Dorchester, Massachusetts, suburb of Boston, or section of Boston. Justin? Waters, great yesterday as well. 2-1 split for Harnett. Here comes Danny Harris. Zings that ball. 2, 9, 10. 9 falls down. Now it's the 2 and the 10. He's got Wood in front to try to kick over. Danny currently 123 average, peak ending average 126.
As always, take a look between total and game for the open marks.
Harnett tries to send it over. He got it! The ball is to 10 for a great spare. Harris, he gets to go for a spare. This is going to be fun. Each the spare to start their match.
There can only be one winner between these two talented teams of these two nations.
And lucky strike out of the playoffs last year, took care of business the first 2 rounds. They took on Fenway Academy, who's been in the finals 3 times, including last year's run up to A+ accounting, a match of a lifetime. On Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube, Matt Harnett, 5, 15 through 1. Harris matches, make it 6 actually, as the 8 falls down, 16 through 1. He is 8 right now for A+, but 2 hits to none for Academy Lanes. They have the virtual lead. Nate LeBlanc giving Matt Harnett coaching advice how to play this wood.
There's a junction in front of that 5-pin.
Try to split between, and he got all but the 4, 7, and the 5. Harris sails left. Genie high single 189, high triple 455, a high 5 of 714 out of Lindy's in Quincy, Massachusetts. Last time Greg had the Pro Series there. Harnett a 9, Matt 24 through 2. Harris a 9, 25 through 2 on Candlepin Bowling Network. Top of the order, time for an update for myself.
No, me.
Oh, I'm sorry, Greg.
I was waving hi.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Hello. 8 ends up. Academy Lane says those 2 extra spares from Daley and Seaholm, so they appear to have a slight advantage in this very early phase. Remember, it's 3 strings, total pinfall. What started as a round-robin tournament between 24 teams has been whittled down to just 4.
Korey Packard, Nate LeBlanc, 18 each through 2. Korey going right, 5 up, 5 down, 8 behind the 2. LeBlanc, clipped wing eagle. Nate has a 199 high single 3 times, high triple 491, a high 5, 751. Packard clips out the 2, 1, 4, 7, 8 left. A great effort. Skips the wood over, just short of the 3 and the 6 for LeBlanc. LeBlanc with a silent C, LeBlanc. LeBlanc. Packard, nice out. Take 3 of the 4 for a nice 9. 27 through 3. 10 for LeBlanc. Nate, 28 through 3. 9-pin lead for A+ accounting. Down 2 spares to none. Nate part of the 2006, 2009, 2012, 2014, and 2023 World Championships. Packard 8, 4 left, 8 right. Nate also won the 2011 World Singles Championship. He gets 8. He's got the 610 with a plank in front, another one in front, double barrel wood. Packard for spare. Got it! On the board. 37 the ball through 4 for Academy Lanes. Spare to match for Leblanc. He's on the board. 38 the ball through 4. 9-pin lead for A+. 3 hits to 1 for Academy Lanes. Josh Daley on the right. Blake Doucette on the left. Daley on a spare, 20 in a ball through 2. Blake, 2 10s to start. The southpaw bowler on the crossover, 7, 2-4 in the 10, 27 through 2. They're down 2 with an extra hit. Way too early for a string. Blake Doucette for a strike, 9. Leads up the king, the 5. For the Lakers, I call it the queen pin. If there's a king, there's got to be a queen. Why not? Daley, good bid. He flies over and ran out of real estate. Doucette for a spare. Right on. 30 in a ball through 3 in the first of 3, the semifinals. Daley, 10. Perfect start, 37 through 3.
Headpin advantage already opening up for A+ Accounting. 4 more headpin hits on the first ball on their side at this early stage.
Daley takes his time in lane 30. Just missed the pocket. 4 spin, 1, 3, 6, 10. Back left, 7, and the 8 in back. Blake in the bonus, lane 29. He goes left, gets the dreaded half Worcester. My least favorite shot, 2. Hate that shot. 32 through 3. They convert 1 in 5 times without wood. Stats by Candlepin Bowling Network for pro bowlers. Daley goes right, 1 of the 10. Blake, look at this one. A banana split plus the head pin of Jim Dandy at Friendly's Ice Cream. 4 scoops versus 3 scoops of ice cream. Daley at 10. Still pin perfect. Greg, we like to say 47 through 4. Royalty fees for Greg once again. I bought him plenty of food this week to make up for it. I bribed him with food for all his comments he makes. Oh, what a shot. What a wow 10 that is. Nico, that's a wow 10. 10s don't get enough love. How about that one? A banana split plus the head pin. The cherry on top. 42 through 4.
You didn't have to, but I appreciate it, especially since I've been under the weather this week.
God loves a cheerful giver. Gerry Dunn in the 3rd spot. Jeremy Seaholm, 17 the ball. Gerry, 25 through 2. 4-pin lead for A+. 2 hits to 1 for Academy. Jeremy will give him the lead with a 5 or greater. He will with a drop of 9. 3-pin left up. 26 through 2. He's been on the big stage many times.
Excuse me. There we go.
Dunn on the crossover. 5, 9, 10. Left to right. Useless piece of wood to the left.
If only the gutters were flat.
Seaholm for another one. Oh, he just missed it by a slight amount. Talk about a game of millispecs. Wow, he can't believe it. How close can you get? Talk about 4th in inches. That was 4th in a speck. Gerry Dunn tried to use the useless piece of wood. It's not there anymore. Wasn't there for Jeremy. 9, 35 through 3. Frustrated with that one. Such high standards. Great guy on and off the lanes, classy. Gerry Dunn a 9, 34 through 3. Academy Lanes has a 5-pin lead, 1 spare for each lead-up bowlers. Nothing else on the board so far. 2 giants head-to-head. We'll get updates on Lucky Strike and Fenway Academy in just a bit. Seaholm back in the pocket, punching out 5, make it 6, 6 on the right. 2, 4, 7 left. So you can tap that wood somehow. Maybe that will go off that 2 pin on the left side of the 2. Maybe you can hit that outside wood to that 6. Let's see. Spread eagle plus the 8 for Gerry Dunn. How many bowls can say they have 3 200s? Gerry 214, 209, and 206. Jeremy chops out the object, the 2. Dunn. 4-1 split, brutal.
For more information on bowler stats in the tournament bracket, go to Candlepin Bowling Network Facebook. You can see all the round robin standings and statistics on average, high single, and high triples, and team singles and triples.
Courtesy Nico Pujar, thank you very much, from Missouri. St. Louis, Missouri, helping us out. 8 for Jeremy, 7 for Gerry. 43-41 in Jeremy's favor. 1 spare for each side. It's a 6-pin lead, a touchdown lead for Academy Lanes. Vying for their 3rd title, A+ going for their 6th, but they have to get through this round first. Then face on Lucky Strike or Fenway Academy, and none of these matches are easy. Justin Waters, 2 10s to start. McPhee 21-2. Waters, the bucket shot they call in Canada. McPhee drills 9. Wood taps the 5, not enough on it. Justin over 21 years. Golf professional at Marlboro Country Club in Massachusetts. Teaches lessons. Just missed the object pin, the 3, has the 5 to the left. McPhee missed that chance. It happens. It's about a 72% going rate for single pins. For Class A ball, stats again by Candlepin Bowling Network. Waters sails right for an 8. 28-3. Wasn't there for McPhee. Matt, 20, make it 30-3 the hard way with the mark.
Okay, so I see that there's 1 extra spare on A+'s side, but Academy Lanes actually has the 5-pin advantage. I mean, their fills on the spares have been 7, 9, and 6 right now, whereas, fills of 2, 5, 3, and 5 on the A+ accounting side. So there you go. It's getting these marks and then following up on them. That's currently benefiting Academy Lanes in the early going.
Waters crossing over, check mark. 5 middle, 3, 6, 10 to the right of the 5. McPhee punching 3, 9. For a spare, he unchecks it. 38 the ball through 4, Waters World. Setback leave for McPhee. Academy has the early lead and the mark advantage. Both teams stacked. McPhee in the middle for a 7, 37 through 4 despite the mark. 2 marks to 1 for Academy Lanes. They lead by 8 right now, 190, 182 on Candlepin Bowling Network with over 1,400 videos, semi-pro to pro action. Something for everyone. Free to subscribe. Yours for the taking. Please sign up free. Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube as well. For all the Friday Night Pro League Game of the Week, every Friday night, returning November 15th at time of this broadcast, 7:30 p.m. on YouTube and or Facebook. Harnett, 9. He's up to 4. Oh, wow, what a shot for Harris. That's a bombs away baby spare. How about that one? Drilled it. 35 in the ball through 3. A spare for Harnett. 34 in the ball through 3.
I mean, it's crazy that how fun that 6-pin cluster is to make, the 4 and 2 rather.
Matt from Halifax, Nova Scotia, Canada. Harris on the bonus, 6, 1, 2, 4, the 10. 41 through 3. Harnett on the spare, right side, 6 himself. 7 make it, 9 falls down. 10 right corner, 1, 2 up front. 41 through 3.
Now 42 with that.
42 make it. Harris, good bid. Not this time. Guy's so hot right now.
No, it is 41, excuse me.
It is 41. Harnett, back to back. 51 on the ball through 4. Harris, 9. 50. I didn't see a score there for Danny Harris. Got 9.
Yep, sorry. That's a 51 through 4. I got a little squirrely on the scoreboard, but here you see it.
All right, thank you.
All scores you see are unofficial until corrected. Otherwise, I'll actually check that now. But 216 to 209. Academy Lanes and A-plus accounting even on marks. 2 spares aside. That's what I show as well. Packard and LeBlanc on marks. 7 spares to 6. Extra mark for A-plus accounting. But again, fill advantage to Academy Lanes.
Ankle balls lead the pace at 51 apiece plus bonus balls. Both on bonuses here. LeBlanc 2. 40 through 4. Pack on the spare. 3-2 split. 2-4-7. 6-10 right. 5 on the fill. 42 through 4 for Academy Lanes.
That was 1 too high on Harris's fill. Now you see a 6-pin advantage.
LeBlanc 1-7-9-10. Ridiculous leave. Packard, good bid. LeBlanc, what an out that was. Nice 9, that's a pro shot.
Made the 1-7-10, the high-low.
49.5. 9 for Korey Packard, 51.5. Substitution policy, Greg.
Substitutions can be made before the halfway point, before box 6 begins, and not on a mark.
1 spare for each side. Academy Lanes in a tight battle early in the first of 3. The semifinals have a 9-pin lead. Nate LeBlanc, bouncy balls 5. Korey won the Massachusetts State Singles 3 years in a row, 2007 to 2009. Great guy, too. 5 and the 7, very classy. Woods angled to the right of the 5. The broom is out for the sweep. Beautiful ball, beautiful spare for LeBlanc. Nate, 59 of the ball through 6. Second spare of the string. Packard the answer. He swept it down. 61 of the ball through 6. Great match here in the first. Leda Lanes, Nashua, New Hampshire, and Kegler's Den. The World Championship Men's ICC World Team Championships on Candlepin Bowling Network. Tell your friends to get on board. Tell your friends to bowl. Candlepin Bowling, it's unbelievable. A sport for almost any age. Bowls Net Century Club Bowl Candlepin. Try to get the youth involved also. Encourage the kids. Build this game. Blake Doucette, 7, 3-5-6 triangle. Josh Daley, 47. Blake, 42. Not on marks right now. Left-hander on the nose. 8, 7, 10 goal poles. See if we can use that wood. 3 pieces remain. Now with that ankle wood in the 10, he may go 10 into the 7. Get that ricochet shot. Doucette for a spare. Missed left. 3 and the 6 remain. Daley trying to send it over. No. Now I'll try for that pin on the right side, the wood.
Daley's shot may have wanted to go more to the tip of the wood.
Right. Off target that time. Doucette 8, 50 at the half. Daley gets a 9, 56 through 5.
1 pin pickup. That's a round of applause on Academy's side. Both sides applauding the pins.
Good crowd on hand. 10-pin lead for Academy Lanes.
And it indeed is the only extra physical pin Academy has knocked down, so pinning is 1 in their favor. 2
spares for each side. 6 box first take. Blake Doucette. Head pin hit. Another split. 2-4, 6-10. Daley on the nose, 9. 7 pin for a spare. Nate LeBlanc got Blake Doucette involved over 10 years ago to join Candlepin Bowling.
Pan this camera a little bit around for you folks. There we go.
This would be something. Oh, so close. Just missed the 6. Daley for a spare. Bang! 66 in the ball through 6. 3 spares to 2 now for Academy Lanes. They have the lead. Blake a 10. 60 through 6. This marks the halfway point of the first. 10-pin lead for Academy Lanes, plus a mark extra. Not on marks, Jerry Seaholm 43, Gerry Dunn 41. Jerry from Brookfield, Nova Scotia, originally from Fairview, Nova Scotia. 120 average, 132 career high inning average, 2.3610. Seaholm in the pocket, a check mark. 5 middle to the left of the 5, 2.47. His high 5, 6.90. He's done it twice. Dunn trying to send it over, doinks it. Right over the 3.610. Seaholm for a spare, unchecked it. They got 2 check marks for spares. Second mark, 53 in the ball through 5. Jerry at 10, 51 at the half. Jeremy over 20 television appearances on Comcast Channel 50. Also in New England Candlepins as well. Part of the 2021 Men's Chicha National Championship winners, hosted by Mike Machichi.
Same Mike Machichi who captains these Academy Lanes, co-captains with Josh Daley.
4 marks to 2 for Academy Lanes. Dunn with a strike bid. 8, 4, 6 and the 10 left up. 2 pieces in front to help. Get back in the ladder. I can't see too good here. Jeremy going right, comes back for the 4. There goes the 2. The 1 is circled with the wood. That rolls away. 1, 7, 9, 10. And there goes the wood. So long.
Seaholm 59 at the half.
Dunn for a spare. He missed it.
Got by the 6 somehow.
Seaholm, tough shot. Got behind the 1 again. Just missed by a smidge. Another slice of pizza for Greg Gouillart on his terminology. Jerry at 10, 61 through 6. Jeremy, these are the 1-7-10 Sports in Augusta, Maine. Special I call it. Mark Carrier's house in Augusta, Maine. A 7, 66 through 6. 3 spares to 2 for Academy Lanes. They have a baker's dozen lead by 13. Justin Waters, 38 in the ball on the left. Matt McPhee on the right, 37 through 4. Not on a mark.
Isn't it interesting how there's 2, non-bowling in these Worlds architects?
There's a strike for McPhee.
Behind these teams, Mike Machichi and Todd Harrison for A-plus accounting. Mike Machichi for Academy Lanes, to be clear.
47 plus 2 for Matt. Waters on the bonus. Beautiful ball. He gets a strike to match. Big 20. 48 through 4. 58 plus 2 through 5. Waters World. Part of the 22 Academy Lanes Championship team, Justin Waters won the Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour Class A Division Championship 2022-23 season. Both on strikes. McPhee trying to double it up. Domino's 9. Just missed the 7. Justin Waters off to the left. 5. Also on a strike.
Fenway Academy versus Lucky Strike on the other side of the lanes. Follow along on the Cubica online score. I don't have the convenient way to drop the link this time.
Spare and strike McPhee, 57 F, 67 of the ball through 6. Waters just missed number 1. Wood rolling back, but too far away. 9 the strike, 67 F. Sliced it barely for a 10. 77 through 6 on Candlepin Bowling Network. 3 marks to 2 now for A-plus accounting. Academy Lanes has the lead by 22. Anchor bowls, Matt Harnett on a spare, 51 on the ball through 4. Danny Harris, 50 through 4. Harnett, lightly salted. Just 4, 55 through 4. Leaders 18 for Academy.
Well, it's very simple. You take out the 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you take out the 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
5 for Harris. Harnett trying to clean it up with the wood. No. 6 right, 9 left. Harris for a spare. Chopped out the 3. 1, 6, 9, 10. World Championship semifinals from Leda Lanes, Nashua, New Hampshire, Academy Lanes. A+ accounting on Candlepin Bowling Network. Paul Gray and Greg Gouillart live. What a some of these teams, you look at these teams like, how can they not lose? We'll go over the teammates from the championship class the last 2 years. These two won it the last 2 times. Academy in 2022, A+ last year. Harnett picks up for a 10, 65 at the half. Harris takes the short 3 for a 9, 59 through 5. 2 spares apiece. Means an 18-pin lead, make it a 17-pin lead for Academy Lanes. Our scores are unofficial. Crowd building up here slowly but surely.
A lot of people virtually out there. Great to see you all here on Candlepin Bowling Network.
Harnett splitting 3 and 2. 2, 4, 7, 6, 10. Harris on the nose, 8. 3 and the 6, spare chance.
And you can see the Cubicle link there, so you can peek at Fenway Academy and Lucky Strike over yonder.
Share this match with your friends and family. More importantly, invite them to bowl with Candlepin Bowling. Oh, what a try by Harnett.
Ooh.
Slid by the 6. Harris for a spare. Yes! 69 the ball through 6. Now Academy has 3 hits to 2 in their favor. And they have the lead. Harnett, 10, 75 through 6. Time for an update from the Soothing Sounds of Greg Gouillart.
Thank you very much. 339 to 322. Extra markup on Academy's side. They've got the extra spare. The pinning is actually 3 in favor of A+ accounting, but all the advantages seem to be going Academy Lanes at the moment. What's coming up next? And also, headpins are 6 in favor of A+ accounting. You'd think the fundamentals are in their favor, but right now, Academy Lanes off to the early advantage.
Packard on the head pin, 6. That's on a spare, 67 through 6. Nate Leblanc on a bonus. He goes right. He takes down 6. 1, 2, 7, 10. 65 through 6. 2 hits to 1 for Academy Lanes now. Outstanding. Packard spare. 77 the ball through 7 here in the first of 3. LeBlanc leads up number 1.
That's 3 spares in the past 4 boxes for Korey Packard.
Part of 2 titles, 2018, 2022. Nate LeBlanc, 10, 75 through 7. This holiday season, all season long, please consider Candlepin gift cards. Makes a great stocking stuffer, a great holiday gift, but more importantly, for any occasion, anniversaries, weddings, birthdays, a what the heck gift, a thank you gift, please consider Candlepin gift cards, the gift that keeps on giving. Bombs away, baby strike for Korey Packard. Wow! 87 through 7, 97 plus 2 through 8. This guy's good. He's from Sutton, Massachusetts. 2015 New Hampshire State men's team title, 2018-22 team championships in the Worlds. A bunch of other ones later on. LeBlanc spare. That's a spare, right? 85 in the ball through 8.
Sure is. Blank goes down.
Well, it's starting to heat up. 27-pin lead for Academy Lanes. Greg.
The accountant versus A+ accounting. Korey Packard, 4 marks in 5.
Josh Daley on a spare, 66 in the ball through 6. Blake Doucette sitting on 60 through 6. Daley blows right side, 9. Right side of the head pin, 75 through 6. Blake Doucette, singles knockout winner in 2022. 4 horsemen plus the 9 in back. 1, 2, 4, 7 in front. Daley for a spare. Bang! 85 of the ball through 7. Not quite 25 yet. Doucette, good effort. Fizzes out. 4-7-9. Quiet all of a sudden here. Blake takes the short and comes back for the 9. A pretty 10. 70 through 7 at the minimum.
5-10. 5-10 boxes for Blake Doucette.
And a spare 2-8 the hard way. The lead is the biggest lead for Academy Lanes, 36. But A+ is down to Kingswood, bulletproof early in that first string and ended up crushing him in that third string in the opening round. Academy Lanes, the higher average team versus Kingswood. Daley in the head pin, 7, 3, 6, 7. On the spare, 92 through 7, the first of 3, the semifinals, the World Championships. Blake crossing over, 9 maybe, it's 8. There it is, 9. 10 pin, piece of wood to help. 2 pieces, make it 3. Tap that wood in the right. Daley, 6 pin goes down. 3 in the 7. Doucette for a spare, no problem. 80 in the ball through 8. Now 3 spares to 2 for A+. Josh, oh, pretty shot, almost got it to go for a 10, got a 9. 101 through 8. 42 pin lead for Academy Lanes, minus a ball. Plenty of time left, 3-string total pin for all that matters.
So an extra strike and an extra spare for Academy Lanes. And even with the pinning working against them, just they had so many good fills here.
Third ball is Jeremy Seaholm, missed right. 1, 2, 4, the 8 wiggling behind the 2. Gerry Dunn, 61 through 6, trying to get another mark. Skips right, 4-2 split. He was terrific in that third string of the quarterfinals against Team USA, who gave him fits all match long. Hung on to win by 29 pins. Jeremy, he's up the 1 and the 2. Jeremy co-hosts the Approach podcast, rather, with Danny Finn, the Approach podcast. You can watch on YouTube and subscribe free also. Gerry Dunn, head pin only, brutal. You can also subscribe to Ripping the Rack podcast with Tim Matero, Calvin Locke, and Brian Athearn on YouTube. 2 Candlepin podcasts. The Approach and Ripping the Rack. Jeremy at 9, Gerry at 6. Jeremy 84, crushing 75 through 7. Gerry Dunn 67 through 7.
Yeah, taking a look here, spare fills for A+ accounting. 5, 3, 5, 2, 7, 2, 4, 6. They've got 3 hanging here. They'll want some bigger counts on these.
Jeremy off the head pin, just 5. Parallel pins plus the 8 and back. Gerry Dunn with the triangle, 4 middle, 7 left, 8 right. Advantage done. Jeremy, tough leave, right on the nose, too accurate. Mini fence, 3, 5, 8, right to left. Dunn collapses at spare. 77 of the ball through 8. Seaholm, a 9. 84 through 8. Now it's 4 marks for the first 4 balls for A+ accounting. To 1 to 2 for Academy Lanes, but Academy up by 44 in the first of 3.
Do us a big favor if you're logged into YouTube, hit that like button by hitting that thumbs up button. That way the word gets out, the World's Semifinals is on and the World's Finals is next here on Candlepin Bowling Network, and the finals also broadcast on Candlepin Corner.
Justin Waters, beautiful ball. Mixing and matching. Wobbling 7-8, hold out, 5 in the middle, 10 right corner. 77 through 6 coming in. Matt McPhee on a spare, 67 the ball, gets 7. 74 through 6, 2-4-7, spare opportunity. Waters for the wood, he got it! Wow, what a shot for a spare! 87 the ball through 7, gets a great round of applause. McPhee drizzles 2. Tough break in that last shot, the second shot.
Matt McPhee, 84 through 7. Scoreboard's back, baby.
3 marks apiece. Academy Lanes right now up 37. No points like the qualifiers, just total pinfall for 3. Anything can happen. Justin Waters, 4-2 split. 91 through 7 on the bonus. Ready
when it goes. We've seen it already.
Matt McPhee with a setback. He leans left in that delivery. I asked him if that's, he just always did that, his own style. No one told him how to do that. He dips his shoulder, gets some more balance, and helps his angle, he says. Throw that ball.
A+ knocked out Kingswood bulletproof, but the setback will live on. Thanks, Corey Smith.
Tough leave. Still is. Despite getting the 2 pins down, that setback doesn't go too often.
The leave that never goes.
Once in a while. Justin, a 7. 98. 98 through 8.
I still remember Blake Doucette's beautiful spare on it, though.
McPhee scoots by the 5 for a 9. 93 through 8. Late in the first. Greg Gouillart will call the second string. I'll be back for the third. I'll get an update on the other match in the meantime after that.
When it was in the previous match, Blake Doucette just played that setback aggressively on the left side of the wood and just somehow found a way to turn it in.
Danny Harris on a spare in the pocket. 7 on the crossover. 6, 9, 10. 76 through 6. Man Harnett 75. Not on the mark. Pushes the 6. Slightly left. Won't fall.
You were hit.
Harris for a spare. Missed left. Harnett for a spare. Right on it. 85 in a ball through 7. 4 marks to 1 for A+. But down 47 right now. Harris, Paul Grant special. Missed the second, make the third. Never a good time for that unless you win. 10. 86 through 7. So officially a 47-pin lead for Academy Lanes. Lots and lots and lots of time left. James' father got him involved. He's bowling for 38 years plus. Nice ball for a strike. Falls down. 96 plus 2 through 8. Harnett on the spare for a strike. 9. Leaves up to 4. 94 through 7. For another one. He has it. 104 on the ball through 8. Update from Greg Gouillart. Back to the top of the order.
Here we are. So 476 to 438. And the marks themselves now in favor of Academy Lanes. Remember, A+ Accounting does have those 2 extra spares. I was mentioning their spare fills could be bigger, but then suddenly Matt Harnett with that 19 and another, that's the sort of momentum A+ Accounting will need to get them back in this match like they have many times already to get to this point.
Nate Leblanc, the check mark on the spare, 6. Korey Packard on a strike. Leblanc 91 through 8 now. Korey 97 plus 2.
Packard is particularly able to stop his delivery when he realizes it's going awry. I've noticed him do it more than other bowlers.
That'd be a false start in the offense in football. 5-yard penalty, repeat first down. 3 in the first, ball on the strike. The semifinals on Candlepin Bowling Network. Peter Lanes, Nashua, New Hampshire. Nice shot, that won't go. Academy's made 2 of those check marks already this string. Second ball on the strike for Packard. Right down the middle, 6. 103 through 8. In the channel, no good at 9 for LeBlanc, 100 through 9.
I deducted one pin from McPhee where a pin was taken away.
Packard, nice out, 9.
6 fill, 9 box, 112 through 9.
Korey, 2019 New Hampshire States all events, doubles, mixed teams. 2022 New Hampshire mixed teams and New Hampshire all events winner. 2023 New Hampshire, Massachusetts men's teams, mixed doubles, and New Hampshire men's teams titles. Just a few things he's won. LeBlanc triangle, 5, 8, 9, 7 left. Packard on the head pin, crossing over, 7. 3 wiggles, 5 left, 10 wobbles in the corner. Wood to help behind. Terrific match, as expected. And this is just the semifinals. Chipped out the 5. Correction, the 8. Towards the 5, 9, 7 left. Packard missed the object pin, the 3. LeBron, an 8, 108, opening string. Korey Packard, 9, 121, first string for Academy Lanes.
Academy Lanes up by 39 at the moment, but not realistically by that much, but it is a significant lead.
3 spares for A+, 1 strike for Academy Lanes. Josh Daley, 101 through 8. Blake Doucette on a bonus, on a spare, 80 and a ball through 8.
452 of you. Thank you all very, very much. We and the bowlers greatly appreciate it.
On the nose, 7, another split. 2, 4, and the 10. On the spare, 7, 87 through 8. Josh, 4, 7, spare chance. Wood rolls behind. Talk about security, 1 in front, 1 in back. Blake trying to kick it over. Tough break there. Daley, easy shot here for him. I mean, he got it. Spare. 111 the ball in the ninth. Blake, an 8. 95 through 9. They started flat the first string or 2 against Team USA and resurrected in the 3rd.
And that was similar to their performance against Kingswood as well, where that was a back and forth match as well.
It's like 30 pins going the final string and won it huge.
And then Pulaski County just poured it on.
Doucette off to the left, 6, 1, 3, 7, 10. Daley on the spare, crossing over, it's a diamond. 6 fill, 117 through 9.
It's an endurance sport. Maybe it could be conservation of energy. Maybe it's just the rhythm's not there for the first few, and then they get into the groove as they start figuring out the lanes.
Josh has a high single of 199, also has a 192, and he has 6 times been in the 180s. 189, 185, 184, 183, 182, 180. Blake, object pin, 2 full. Daley, 27% chance. Good effort, leads up for 4. Blake, 3, 7, 10. He'll take a 9, disappointing, 104, first string. Daley a 10, 127, opening string. 6 blocks to go on the first, 2 strings after this for the rights to the finals. Overtime if we tie for 1 string. 2 marks to 1 for A+ accounting, down 41. Third ball's come up now. Gerry Dunn, Jeremy Seaholm. Gerry Dunn on the spare. 77 the ball, add 9 more. Wood rolls to the 10 for a strike. Not quite. 86 through 8. Big pins. Seaholm missing right. 1, 2, 4, 7. 4 horsemen left. One mark for each side right now. The lead is 32 for Academy Lanes out of Haverhill, Mass.
Last 4 spare fills for A+ accounting, 9, 6, 7, and 9. Back on course.
Dunn could use it. He missed it. Hit the wood first. No good.
Bowler's call, of course, not ours.
95 through 9. Jeremy for spare. Got 2 of the 4.
It's possible we have the wrong angle on it, but it looked pretty foul from here.
He'll take the 10. 94 through 9. Jeremy's high single 196, high triple 462, then high 5 mentioned earlier 690 twice, high 10 1320 for the current 122 league bowler, 126 peak average.
I wonder how open the bowling community would be to reinstituting foul line, lob line judges. Well, lob line is a bit more of a political issue, but like say foul calling judges for later rounds of the tournament. Maybe not the preliminary qualifiers like our round robin here at Worlds, but maybe in the later rounds, resources depending.
Oh, probably, because what if you get in because you're fouling? We've heard that complaint from roll-offs too as well. And believe me, I hear it.
Well, I know what anecdote you're referring to, but then it would show up on the big stage as well. So,
right.
I mean, if resources were infinite, sure, you would have a censor or a referee on absolutely every single bed of lanes across Candlepin country, but
good effort by Gerry Dunn, spread eagle, you could say the first 2 shots.
Seems a practical solution, but is it necessary and would it be appreciated?
Gerry, a tough 5. Not the string he wanted, 100, first string. Jeremy, nice pin, another 10. 104, first string, pin well. Academy up 38 in the first of 3, winding down. Justin Waters 98 through 8. Matt McPhee 92 through 8. Justin turned 40 in a month. Out of Ryan Family Amusements, Millis, Mass. Home of Outrun the Bear. Also played hockey and baseball growing up. Golf definitely helps his game, he says. He's a golf professional, I should say, rather. He has that good swing. McPhee dipping down. And takes 6. 1, 2, 4, rearrange 7. Waters on the nose, cross right in the pocket actually. 7-8, some wood to work with. Won't be easy. He's got a chance that wood angle to the right. Try to sweep it over. Not sure about that wood to the left so much. Gerry, or rather Matt McPhee, flips out the 2, 147. Waters, gave it a ride. Good effort.
Maybe have wanted more on the inside of that object pin.
8. 100 through 9 for McPhee. Waters a 10, 108 through 9. Academy Lanes has the lead. They've led most of the way of late. 40 pins is the lead.
And the pinning advantage has swung over to Academy Lanes as well. It's now 9 in their favor in terms of literal pins knocked down.
Pinning leads to winning. Pin, pin, pin. Win, win, win. Marks will follow. McPhee, perfect shot. 1-5 sent to Worcester. Are you serious? That is a yikes, a youch.
On occasion, you get dealt so many splits, and that's just the way it is. Though if you are splitting consistently, it may be solvable by an adjustment, but
it is a bullseye shot, Melanie Penny says. But to me, it's a youch. Webster, put that word in the dictionary, please. Y-O-U-C-H. Yikes and ouch combined.
There's still a Candlepin chat question. I know Brendan O'Dowd posted this ages ago, but if you keep hitting if you hit the head pin 10 for 10, and in theory you got 10 splits on your 10 head pin hits, would you make an adjustment? Or would you think, well, I'm hitting my head pin, it's bound to break up sooner or
That's
later.
what I talked to Tim Matera, Hall of Famer Tim Matera, about that the other day. He said absolutely stays in the same spot. Some will move up a board, back a board, but Tim says he stays in the same spot. And tough boxes there, 7 of the 5. Unusual. Waters 113 finish. Matt McPhee 107 finish in the first. Final 2 boxes of the first. Greg Gouillart will call the second string. I'll be back for the third. Danny Harris on a strike. Matt Harnett on a spare. A 38-pin lead for the 22 champions Academy Lanes over the 2023 champions A+ Accounting.
Yeah, that's A+ gaining 2 all the same. Harnett at the 138-910. 789, excuse me. Go ahead.
I'll check on the scores too. You start the string and I'll check the lineup changes if we have any. Harnett's Phil. 4. Correction, 5 in that Phil. 109 through 8. Second one on the strike for Harris. 1, 2, 10. 2 light. 8 in the Phil. 104 through 9. Not the highest scoring string. Matt, a 7. 116 through 9. Harris, a 9. 113 through 9. Final box of the first of 3, the semifinals. The winner of this match plays the winner of Fenway Academy in the finals last year against Lucky Strike, not in the playoffs last year. That was unusual.
There are many teams out there who would like to average about in the 109s where A+ Accounting is heading. You know, and I went to the 110s, but for them, they know they're capable of better.
Todd Harrison lineup changes for A+ next string. Harnett, the 5 and the 10. Thank you, Todd. Appreciate your help there, Todd Harrison. Thank you.
Harnett off target to the left on this spare. Spread eagle still rolling for Harris. 6, 10, and 3 pentoples with the woods going the wrong way.
Harnett 9, 125 opening string. Danny Harris a 10, 1, 2, 3. Jackson 5 first string. The first string belongs to Academy Lanes. The last 2 championships, world titles, side by side. They're up by 44, 588 to 544. Greg Gouillart will start the second string. We'll do a station identification break shortly afterwards.
Stand by. We got 588 to 544. I show it as so. We'll just check it and make sure all the scores are confirmed. 121, 127, 104, 113. And Harris, I have it marked down as 122. We'll make sure that's confirmed. 108, 104, 100, 107, and 125. So Matt Harnett leading the way for A+ Accounting with 5 spares on the end. And Packard gets underway with the 1, 9, and 10. This is still Nate Leblanc out there. Topples that 2-pin. That hurts. 4, 5, 7, 8, 10. Packard converts. And a 10-pin taken out for LeBlanc. Packard gets 5 on his spare fill, bundle of 5. And Nate Leblanc is there. Blake Doucette. Nope, hang on. Yep, looks to be the same lineup. So we looks as though A+ Accounting will have the same lineup here. Third balls each. Packard pins that out for 10. LeBlanc all the pins here, and he gets a 10. Same lineup for both sides as I understand. So Academy lanes and 8 plus accounting rolling as they are. Packard with the starting spare. Great to see you all out there. This is Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube. Check us out on Facebook as well so that you're in the know about all the statistics and tournament updates. Most of our live streaming is done on YouTube, sometimes on Facebook as well. And then Facebook is the primary way we get information out there. I know we're on this platform of that. Nico Pujar is helping us out as well with getting that information out. And we greatly appreciate you all watching out there. Josh Daley and Blake Doucette. Daley at a 127 previous. Split for Daley, a 2-4-6. Blake Doucette, 2-pin, stays up. That's probably worth more alive than not. The outpost, I call that. 4 horsemen in the 10-pin. Daley tried to rocket something off the wall, doesn't go. Now over to Doucette. Semifinals here. Fenway Academy and Lucky Strike. The survivors on the other side. One of them will come this way over to lanes 33 and 34 for the final, which we'll have on Candlepin Bowling Network and Candlepin Corner on YouTube. And there's a 9 for Blake Doucette. Daley again. He's got the 1-2-4-10. Five pin free. Want to join in?
All right.
Excellent.
Let's jump in.
So alongside me now, Jordan Britton. I wanted to get him on the air here. Paul Grant's on his break here, but I think working us into the broadcast, I think, would be the best way since we'll be all on the call.
Yes, sir.
Coming up on lanes 33 and 34.
We're off to a good start. How are we feeling, Greg?
Doing good. The health's been improving throughout the week. Doucette get that single pin spare gets away. Yeah, on the mend gradually, and annoyingly, it was a little worse this morning, but, it's just that morning grumpiness, I guess. We know how that goes.
Progress throughout the day. That's all we can ask for.
Matching 10 apiece for Daley and Doucette as it brings up Jeremy Seaholm and Gerry Dunn. I'll catch you up on, you've been seeing this match right well. I mean, Academy lanes, so I can tell you the numbers based on what you've been watching as well. It's just 4. It's now 4 extra marks in their side, and the pinning is actually going on Academy Lane's side, and you see just, the atmosphere out there, how, every single pin gets that round of applause even on the third ball.
Absolutely.
There's a lot of intentionality behind every shot.
Of course, yeah. All these guys know just how much every single pin means, so they bear down, and it's no surprise. They've been doing it all week, so great ball from Jeremy there. Big hammer.
Yeah, that's a big-time strike there.
He wanted that slow 104 start by his standard for sure that first game. So starting off with a strike definitely got him feeling good.
And a 4-9 split for Dunn. Now, I'm trying to think what will be best actually, because I'll level with you folks. We haven't actually figured out who will actually be the play-by-play head on this one.
Yeah, we're gonna figure it out, but it's gonna be good either way. Ooh,
yeah.
Oh, the ball took that. Wow, what a shot.
Yeah, ball caroms away for Dunn. 10 and a ball.
Update from Paul Grant while we're at it. Fenway took the first game over Lucky Strike by 44.
Chris Merrill and Tim Jalbert had a 135.
Now 135, or matching 135s from
Isn't
Chris
that
Merrill and Tim Jalbert.
Same 44 gap we have here. Jeremy Seaholm on a strike on lane 30. His try. Off target here, 4 horsemen in the 9. Dunn gets the 2-7-9.
That's Corkum actually. They made a change.
Oh, yes, they did.
Surprisingly enough, it is odd to see Gerry Dunn get pulled, but they did opt for Corkum this game.
Yep. Thank you for the spot on that.
Jeremy's just off, takes 8 on the strike.
I feel like I would have noticed the very different deliveries there. Obviously, Dunn has 0 arm swings, and well, you know the rest.
Oof. Just gets by. Baby triangle.
Yeah. Seaholm's 8 fill, 8 box, as it were. 26 through 2. And the 2, 9, and 7, that goes for a 10. So, Jordan, Skin's tournament was fit in just before this World's tournament began.
Yes, sir.
This past Monday. Now, of course, that'll be uploaded later to Candlepin Corner, but what can I ask without giving anything away? Was the turnout good? Did you get even much international turnout, perhaps?
Not an international turnout, unfortunately. I think that was our hope, was maybe some guys, although wanting to save the leg, save the arm, we were hoping they wanted to maybe come feel out the house for an extra 5 strings in the roll-off. Unfortunately, did not work out that way, but we were able to film 2 episodes. We had 24 roll-offs, and they were great matches for sure. So it's going to be 2 exciting episodes. A couple big scores in the first one, so it's going to be a good one.
And you'll want to check that out, because although we value the, maybe our slider is,
Oh my goodness!
Spread
Waters,
eagle
wow.
try by Waters comes close. It's always tough to get both front pins. McPhee only runs down the 4 horsemen. We punch out a lot of quantity here, but I'll tell you, the quality of the streaming, especially with Micah Imperato, which we'll get to enjoy in just a moment here, he's been helping out with our broadcast as well, as Waters takes a 10.
Yeah, his knowledge on the tech is incredible. He works really hard. He is like day after day, he's always sending us updates. We have a Discord chat that we just talk everything in, and he's always sending us updates, things he's thinking of, working on. I mean, he is a mastermind. So it's the broadcast is already set up on 33 and 34, and it's looking good. And I know he's excited for everybody to see it.
And he's learned from my foibles. He's seen the occasional pin cam crashes. It's caution taped within an inch of its life.
That was, we had to do whatever necessary. Just with the skins taping the other day, we had a couple times where people were walking by and just touching the table out of habit, putting something down, and the pin cam has an earthquake. So
further proof that Candlepin community is one of the best communities in our perhaps biased opinion.
Of course.
We got some of the most patient viewers out there,
even
when
great.
we have our technical issues. Parallel pins for McPhee. Just 2 out. Waters only takes a 7 here. That's tough going there. 2 tricky splits. He nearly got out of the first one with a 10 after nearly making that eagle. In the end, McPhee gains 1. That's still good news. I mean, Academy Lanes is happy for the game to slow down at this point, given their big lead.
Yeah, that's going to have to change. I think they know they have to get going, because that 50 can be eliminated very quickly by A+. Obviously, those guys can put up some big numbers in a hurry. So, Academy's going to want to continue to add on. They're not satisfied.
Danny Harris with Dan Castle's nemesis, the 5-6-10. With the piece of wood that doesn't help anybody ever. Tries to snap the wood off the wall, but that just doesn't work. Unless you're Blake Doucette, apparently, we learned earlier. Harnett spares, 2-pinner goes. 10 for Harris.
Good check.
So Candlepin skins now. I mentioned Mike Imperato, but you've also got, remind me, Chris Waterman and Greg Valenti, and you and Corey Alisi, of course, on the commentary.
Yep.
Have I left anyone out?
Anthony Lenardi is our other. He helps out as well, just behind the scenes. Him, Chris, and Greg. I mean, Greg does a lot of the editing, but day of show, those three, as Danny leaves the check mark, those three are behind the scenes working hard. So, yeah, it takes a village for sure to put together a production, as you know. So we get some awesome guys behind the scenes.
Fantastic work. It takes place on the classic TV lanes 33 and 34. The stage for the World's Finals coming up next after this match, featuring this winner versus either Fenway Academy or Lucky Strike. Currently, Fenway Academy has the same 44-pin lead that Academy had going into this. The check is 9 for Danny. And Harnett out for 7. And the tough going here, we'll go back to the top here and we take a look here. 50-pin advantage. 6 pins gained by Academy in this string right now. It's 2 marks to 2, essentially, so a slower pace of things. Good for Academy lanes to hang on in this second string of 3. One of these days, I will learn to change it on time. Korey Packard up now on lanes 29 and 30. If you wouldn't mind covering play-by-play for just a hot second,
Absolutely.
I'm going to cross-check my scores.
Nate Leblanc on 30. Leaves a eagle variation, 3 and 2. Korey Packard on 29. Both bowlers open. Corey's on the head pin, a bit full, going to leave 2 and 2. It's the 3, 4, 6, and 7.
The American sense of open, not on marks.
Nate's off to the right, takes just 2. Korey looking to send it over. He's on his object. Oh, hold on. Oh, that wood came spinning around, but not enough. Dumps in the gutter. Both going to look to get 2. Nate will, and he takes 9. Korey checks his 10. Good pins. Puts him at 35 through 3. Nate's at 27.
All the pins through 3, in fact. Yep, everything's confirmed to this point. 703, 652. There's 654. That's what I had, actually. Good.
Nate looking to get going. Back on the head pin here. Another tough split. Leaves the 4, 6, 7, 9, and 10.
Third one he's had.
Objects galore, but the lanes have not been friendly to these bowlers thus far. Korey tries off the head pin, but punches the half Worcester right.
Yeah, Morse. Yep. 5 splits out of 8 head pin hits for each side so far in the string.
At least maybe holding on to the consolation of hitting the head pin consistently, and it'll break up. He plays the wood. Takes just or tried to play the wood and took just a 7. I don't know how he found the hole there.
That's a skill shot in its own right.
Korey looking to blow up the Worcester. Oh, gives it a great bid, but cannot carry the 7. Nate grabs 3 for a good 9. Korey looking to continue the pinning trend for Academy. He will. 7 pin in the face for a $10.
Korey wouldn't want to blow up the real Worcester. He's from nearby there. Josh Daley and Blake Doucette.
Couple fireballers. Blake won singles last year. Is that correct?
That's
Am
right.
I recalling that?
Chris Ryder, champion this time. Captain of Prosperity U. Put on a good run. They finished just outside. They were 6th place. Though admittedly, there was a big chasm there.
Daley's in the pocket. He breaks up the split, leaves the 2 and the 4. Has a piece of wood. From my angle, I don't know how helpful it is.
Yeah, it looks pretty vertical, but I think the bottom part is deep enough to cover.
Thank you.
It's tough to tell from our perspective. He's got the better view.
See if Josh can make it go. Oh, plays it up high. Sent that wood back and forth, but to no avail. Just got an update from Paul Grant as well. Fenway Academy up 39 halfway through the match.
Basically, the status quo from 44 to 39.
Josh looking to pin out. He gets by. Still a gainer. Picks up 2 on the box. It's only a 7 for Blake.
Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube and on Facebook. Greg Gouillart alongside Jordan Britton. Paul Grant later on for the 3rd string. In a match that was close to begin with, and then Academy Lanes just kept pulling away and away and away. A+ Accounting looking to reclaim the firepower.
Blake was looking at a 3-1, and now he's just going to have a single pin.
Just kept on crumbling.
Working
4-7-2.
Josh on the head pin. He's going to leave a. He's going to leave 2, 4, 5, 7, and 9.
Oh, he's playing 5-pin. Okay.
A baby rack, yeah, 5-pin rack. Blake faces a single. Good spare there. In the 4th for A+. Josh looking to make it go away. He's off his object, though, but that might not matter. That 5-pin fell the wrong way, though. Just a 2-pin.
Take that, 5-pin players. Why didn't you think about playing the pins backwards like that?
Josh on it for a 10. Justin Corkum stepping up on lane 30. He is 27 through 3. And did not bowl the first game. Came in as a sub here for game 2. Looking to get going. Academy lanes up 55. Nearing the halfway point in the match. Off the head pin, leaves 4-1. Jeremy Seaholm on 29. He's in the pocket. Leaves the 5 and the 10. Slow start with a 104 in game 1, but is off to a much better start with 26 through 2. And another good ball there in the 3rd.
Justin Corkum had a 370 triple in the round 1 playoff match.
Oh my goodness, what a bid from Justin. Wow. Played it outside. Corner doesn't want to go, though. Just a 10-pin. Jeremy, oh my goodness, Jeremy Seaholm cuts the 5 into the 10 clean. You have got to be kidding me. What a shot from Jeremy Seaholm. 36 in a ball. Incredible.
Well, some say, oh, if the head pin's up, it's always a spare leave, but that takes a lot of skill to cut that pin so deftly, and Seaholm shows you how.
Justin looking to find that head pin here. Jeremy on a fill, so that deficit will grow for A+. Great ball there, leaves the 2 and the 4. Piece of wood. Oh, just the 4 now. And an even better piece of wood. 4-pin with the playing for Justin Corkum.
That'll wrap around nicely, yep.
Jeremy Seaholm on a fill on lane 29. He is off. Oh, but this is mixing. Are we done? Looks like he will take 7 on the fill. 1, 3, and 4.
Only in Millis. Jeremy Seaholm, former manager at Ryan Family Amusements, Millis, Massachusetts.
Justin looking to drive this home. Of course, he is all over it. Jeremy with a baby split here. Although the head pin is up, so technically not a split on the board. But nonetheless, he gets by on the 3-pin, leaves the 1.
Oh yeah, splits imply the head pin. You got to earn those red blotches up there on the Cubica AMF system.
Jeremy plucks the head pin for a 9.
And that's also how you find folks can follow along. I believe I've dropped the link earlier. Actually, can I pin this? Pin me. Get me pinned.
So Justin Waters comes up here on lane 29. Matty McPhee on lane 30. Both bowlers open here. Matt is off. Leaves 3 of the 4 horsemen, plus the 7 and the 8. Piece of wood covering the 7 might help it a bit. Waters, bouncy ball on the head pin, bang! Not quite the mix you expect with a bouncy ball, but he makes them all go away nonetheless. Big time strike there for Justin Waters in the 3rd box. Matt McPhee, pretty shot. Big matching spare there for Matt McPhee. He is 28 in a ball.
3 marks to 1 right now, so we got, so still 21 marks to 20 overall in the match. So it's really the same number of marks, but Academy Lanes is just filling them like crazy right now.
Matt McPhee with 9 on his spare. Great ball there, leaves just the 10 pin.
Well, there's a good drop.
Justin Waters looking to double up. He's on the head pin. Everything but the 4. Both these guys leaving just a single pin for a spare. Matt McPhee right in the face, spare in the 4th. 47 in a ball. Justin Waters to match, he does. Spare on strike in the 4th. He is 47 in a ball as well through 4.
Justin Waters 4 for 4 on the head pin as well.
We've got our anchor bowlers, Matt Harnett, Danny Harris coming up. Both these bowlers open. A+ taking 3 hits into the next trip. Academy Lanes 1. Matt Harnett throws a great pitch, but leaves the 4 and the 10. Danny Harris gets by, leaves the Caleri right. It's a 4 horseman right, 1, 3, 6, and 10, plus the 8 pin.
With our angle, this might actually be the 210 if I'm squinting.
Oh, and actually, you're right. You're right. Thank you.
We know the pin numbers. If you guys don't, head pin is number 1, 2 and 3 in the 2nd row, 4, 5, 6 left, middle, and right 3rd row, and 7 through 10 left to right on the back.
Looks like Danny's got 3 on the plate as Matt checks his 10.
1, 8, and 10.
Danny looking to continue to pin well. Does a great job of getting 10 there.
So in a moment, we'll also, I believe Micah Parado, as he shows his scoreboard rig as well, which you'll get the chance to enjoy. Candlepin Bowling Network and I believe Candlepin Corner as well. I think that's likely we'll get that restream going as well.
Yeah, it should go out to both. Yep.
Good. We'll see his annotations as well. So you'll see it'll be very much the American scoring notation, but also an additional thing where you see head pins and splits annotated as well. That'll be interesting to show off because I'm not sure we've showcased it up north in Canada, but we'll see how you'll be able to see at a glance the head pin hits and that fine detail on the scoring.
Definitely visually appealing, yes.
If you've not yet seen an episode of Skins on Candlepin Corner, then you'll have the chance now to enjoy that statistical analysis.
Harris for the 7-10. Sends the wood back.
Coming up next on the World's Finals.
Both these guys just looking to check 1. Ooh, Danny gave it a good bid, but it takes just 1 as well. Matching 9s for our anchor bowlers.
And alas, that's the first pin Harris is left standing. You see here 3 open marks to 1 for A+ accounting. So they did get 1 more mark in that exchange. So they've got the extra 2 knocks here, and they could knock this lead to about 50 or so if their spare fills are about the average 6.5 we would expect. But
so as Korey's on the head pin, he's going to leave a 3 and 1. We got word that Fenway Academy now has ballooned their lead up to 60. As Cole Fry had a big trip to increase their lead through 8 completed boxes.
Strike, strike, spare, spare, I heard.
That'll play. We like that. Korey looking to cut it over. Oh.
And actually, Cole Fry is second best to, it had the 2nd highest average last year to that guy, Nate LeBlanc.
Yeah, Cole Fry, astounding. Main bowler, unbelievable. Formerly of Price's Wood Flooring, big pickup for Fenway Academy, along with Evan Riva when that team disbanded.
A 9-9. Fenway Academy, the runners-up 2A plus accounting. That rematch may be on, but Academy Lanes is currently spoiling that possibility way out in front.
Yeah, we have two potential rematches
with a 62 minus lead. It's true.
Corey's off, another half Worcester.
Woof.
What a ball. We don't say the C, is that right, Nate Leblanc?
That's right.
All right.
The French way.
Love it.
Easy for me being half French, Leblanc.
Throws a great ball, leaves a 6-10. Corey looking to blow it up. He touches the head pin, but ever so lightly, leaves a 3-2 now. Nate misses left. Both guys just going to try to pin out now.
Costly miss there. What started as 24 teams is down to 4.
Oh, Korey Packard, what a 10.
Significant, gains 1.
Nate grabs 9. Again, Academy just continuing to pin, making a big difference in this match.
Hey Josh, what do you say? Show me what you got here, Daley, show me.
So now this string of fills will start to come up here for A+ as they're going to try to cut into this lead. It's Blake Doucette on a spare here on lane 29. Josh Daley open through 4. He sits at 39. Looking to get himself going here. He's right in the pocket. Leaves the 5, 9, and 10. Our lead is at 63. A+ looking to get it into the 40s here with these fills, and an 8 will help do that. Unfortunately, a tough split. That, I believe, now is the 2. I think I learned my depth perception with that, and the 10. Josh looking to cut it over. Heck of a bid, but only takes 2. Blake looking for his own cut shot. He's outside. Takes just a 10. Josh checks his pin for a 10, puts him at 49 through 5. Blake as well. Pair of 10s.
So forgive me, this may be cheeky to say, you were going to be the commentator for the World's Final in 2022 when it was hosted at Academy Lanes, but then you were too busy winning the thing instead.
Yeah, I found myself in the pit of the finals that year. So I guess if there's any excuse to not be able to commentate, I guess that was a pretty good one. Yeah, that was quite the experience. So I got no out today though. I'm in my sweatpants today, so I got no out. But no, I'm thrilled to be on the call later today. Obviously now too, this is going to be fun as well. But yeah, looking forward to this later today.
Hey, the trophy is forever. Thanks for coming down from your perch to spend some time with us. And I don't mean your actual perch. I hope that stepladder's comfy for you.
I'm glad I brought this. This is going to pay off.
Yeah, it's helping there. We got the monitor here as well in studio here.
Yeah, for some reason I'm too stubborn. Even with skins, Micah has a massive screen in front of us that shows the pin cam, and I still find myself looking at the actual pins.
Yeah.
No matter what. So as much as he reminds me.
And no matter what, Paul Grant will always commit the majority of the OSHA violations here on Candlepin Bowling Network.
We'll try to keep him safe.
Daley picks up 1.
So this box here will put us at the halfway point, if my math is right. Academy up 56. And another mark in hand. You're both bowlers, Jeremy Seaholm and Justin Corkum, filling spares. Jeremy's in the pocket. What a ball. Everything but the 6-pin. Piece of wood was jumping behind it, but could not take it. I don't know how great this piece of wood is from our angle. He might have a shot at it. As Justin is off, takes just 6 leaves the 4 horsemen on the right. Jeremy for his single. Probably a little further one way or the other than he wanted to go. I think he could have gone way right or way left, but fortunately found the middle. Justin looking to run it down. He gets by the head pin, takes 3. Jeremy Seaholm checks 10. Justin grabs his as well, good out.
Yeah, same number of opportunities. Actually, I showed it the same exact way. 16 head pins aside. I mean, there's been 9 splits aside as well, so the head pin's certainly acting up. Let me just check in here. Cover me.
Yeah, gotcha. Yeah, unfortunately, just to add on to that, just a few uncharacteristic misses from A+ is really the difference here. As Jeremy's back on the head pin, going to be greeted with another one of those splits that we spoke of. Leaves the 7-10. That piece of wood, oh, it's going further away. If that's that where it wasn't too bad. Jeremy has a tall task in the 7-10, and Justin might have a taller task in the 5-7-10. Does have 2 pieces of wood on the plate. I don't think that one in the back is going to do any good.
No, you'd want it more horizontal, I would think, Jordan, just to contain it all, right?
Yeah, keep something in play. I don't know how much that does. Jeremy gets on the red line. Oh, send the ball over. Just snuck behind it. Good offer there. It's about all you can do. The way that wood was set up is hope and pray that ball finds its way over there.
You don't have time to drop to your knees in prayer, though. That's the problem. That's why candlepin bowling is impossible. Unless you're these guys, apparently.
Justin, on the other hand, that piece of wood is up front. Might be able to make a dance. Gives it a try. The ball sticks around but stays in the left channel.
I mean, like a pinball flipper that slung the ball back up in the gutter. Manual ball return?
It's coming. Jeremy with another good check of pin. Puts him at 72 through 6. Justin finds the hole. He will take 8. So another 2 pins added on to Academy's lead there.
Yes, it is. And this pinning gap is starting to tilt towards Academy as well. So 10 more literal pins. Pinning picked up 4 Academy lanes. That's now 20 overall in the match. And a significant portion of that 52 pin advantage we see here.
Now Justin Waters and Matt McPhee. They are both filling spares as well. Both 47 in a ball. Justin's on the head pin. Looking to break up the split. He does. Leaves just a 7. 2 pieces of wood snuggled up against it. Matt's on the head pin as well. He leaves the inverse Worcester. Thankfully, he has a piece of wood in front of it because that shot only goes on the first ball. Justin looking to drill it home. He, of course, is all over it. Matt McPhee matches.
Of course.
Couple spares for our number 4 bowlers. Justin now with the 1 pin advantage after the 9 fill over Matt's 8.
Isn't it interesting? You've got 2 very solid bowlers here in the 4 spot. I've noticed that both Waters and McPhee both have very sound fundamentals, very accurate, in head pins and pinning right here. And pretty comparable to this point in the match as well.
I think a lot of people relate that to, for Justin, at least to his golf background with his consistency and his approach every single time. And that was a highlight of our conversation on our Skins broadcast as he made the first show on Sunday. Won't tell you if he made the second one.
Check that and other great content out on Candlepin Corner over on YouTube.
But just an impressive level of consistency. Justin's on the head pin, but a little late. Leaves the 6, 9, and 10.
I cringed at that one, man. Thought McPhee nailed that.
Right on his object both times and is looking at a 3 and 2 split.
And I guess, unfortunately, he did.
Waters pins well again, grabs 10. Oof, and another punch. Another object, another punch. That's a tough box for Matt McPhee.
Yeah, Jordan 3 for 3 on the object pins there, and that's the thanks Matt McPhee gets.
That is the great game of Candlepin right there. Do exactly what you want 3 times, and you are gifted with a 6 box. So the lead now 58 with all bowlers open. Danny Harris on lane 30. Leaves the 1, 2, 7, 9, and 10. Matt Harnett on 29. He's in the pocket looking to take them all. Oh, that piece of wood's going to hit it hard. Is it going to go? I feel like one of the few. Oh, it's Danny Harris.
Maybe.
Good bid. A lot of times when the woods hit the pin that hard, it's been a late faller, but Matt Harnett with no such luck. But a good chance at a spare. He, of course, cashes in. Spare in the 5th for Matt Harnett, 48 in the ball. Danny Harris, nice offer at the 7-10. He will take just 1.
Only 1 pin left standing in that half.
Puts him at 49.
So, A+ accounting with that mark. Again, they're getting 1 more mark than Academy. They're just chipping away. They'll need to come in at a faster pace.
Do you have fill count up? Do you have like an average fill count? Do you track that? Because that's where I feel like a big part of the game too is that A+ had some. Oh, as Danny throws a hammer. A+ had some tough fills in that first game, while Academy was filling pretty well. As Matt throws a good ball, but a little bit light, and will leave the diamond on the left. That's the 2, 4, 5, and 9. Piece of wood on the left that maybe can kick off the wall and help sweep something should one of these pins not want to go on the initial try. And no worries with him because he blows it up. Diamond cutter. Matching marks for our bowlers in the 6th.
And we could go back to the top and see here. By the way, yeah, 80. By the way, in the first string, as we take a look at the scores here, in the first string, A+ accounting had 15 marks and 87 bonus pins. So that doesn't even work out to anything at 6.
Let's say a 5, 5.5, yeah.
Whereas Academy Lanes, there were no double strikes or anything. They had 121 bonus pins and 17 marks, which is actually north of 7. So
yeah, there's part of your difference for sure. On top of that pinning, that's big. Korey drops 7.
You all could crunch the decimals on that one, but that stacks up.
Update from Paul Grant. Fenway Academy, again, their lead has ballooned again. 104 pin lead through 2 games against Lucky Strike.
Goodness. I mean, we heard about that Jeff Surratt 4-bagger earlier.
That was something to be seen, Greg. Let me tell you what. I mean, it was 4 bombs. None of them were slow developing, nothing by accident. They were all quicker than a hiccup. It was incredible.
I mean, no, I won't say what but another, you can't ask for a 4-bagger on cue, but boy, they could use one.
Oh, of course. No, and that was huge. That was the point in the match where Lucky had pulled ahead a little bit, so Leda's saying to themselves, like, all right, now we need to go on a little bit of a run. And Jeff responded by throwing those 4 strikes, and at that point just put it to bed. It was really over from that point.
I'll check that. I'm off
Korey
by 1
Packard on the head pin, and we see another 7-10 split.
I'm off by 1 pin. The lead is actually 49 to this point. I'll
okay,
verify.
so Paul was right. Might have been maybe something got taken out of the gutter. I wonder if that shot, remember the 2 and the 3 where we didn't know how Matt got by the that piece of wood for the 7? He might not have. It's the only thing I can think of.
I'll analyze and scrutinize.
Korey Packard. That piece of wood did come up, so he has a chance to get it spinning, and who knows. So he plays a red line. Oh, and that piece of wood did snap over there, but behind the 10 pin.
It's Harris that was 1 pin too high for some reason.
Gave him an extra pin. Nate gets just 1 there for a 9 box. Korey looking to check 10. He does. We'll gain another pin for Academy. And that, I believe, will put our lead at 50. And only 2 marks on the board, 1 for each team in the anchor spot. Danny Harris with a strike, Matt Harnett with a spare.
Massive crowd out there.
I feel like this is only going to continue to grow.
I mean,
as the next couple hours go by.
And we all watched an epic showdown last year with this very A-plus accounting team versus Fenway Academy. I know Fenway Academy, I think Fenway Academy would relish the chance of a rematch, but.
Oh, you know they want. I think they're going to be, they want to get there regardless, but yeah, it would be a little bit sweeter if you could take down the team that beat you. But
yeah.
I think they just want to get there.
Cole Fry, 156, second strike.
Cole Fry with a 156 from Paul Grant. He had the double and the spares to follow. But a big game from Cole Fry, again, to help that lead grow to over 100 for Fenway Academy, guys. They look to get back to the final.
And, I mean, one of the big stories, I mean, everyone remembers the last shot. Chris Merrill remembers the last shot.
Of course.
But what you have to remember is everything that gets to this point, every frame, each and every one you see here, including what's the grind here that's continuing to grind towards Academy Lanes, now 13 in the pinning advantage in this string. It all matters. And when you think about Chris Merrill, he had such a dominant performance to get Fenway Academy to that point in the first place.
Yep, absolutely.
So although that last ball got away on the end agonizingly, and Matt Harnett had the clutch shot on the end to deliver the win for A-plus Academy. A-plus Accounting.
Blake cashes in for a spare.
You have to keep the full context in mind.
Oh yeah, that was it. That one ball that he threw that everybody remembers would have been completely irrelevant had he not had such a great finish. Tim Jalbert as well, the finish that he had to bring it to that opportunity. There's so much more that went into it than that.
Or
that
splashed out the 4 horsemen instead. It was a 4-pin win, so that would have tied it.
Josh looking to clean up here. Pretty 10 there for Josh Daley. On the mark, but good pins regardless.
The world of sporting what-ifs.
I think, though, if you see them back, which, I mean, obviously it looks like that they're going to with that 100-plus pin lead, I think Chris Merrill is going to do something crazy. He's going to get his revenge.
If this is Lucky Strike Swan Song, Tim Matero's appearance in this tournament, you know, he is still bowling at a high level. I know maybe he doesn't have the longevity, you know, like the endurance, like he'll never do an Easter Classic. I guess, you know, you go by that. But, you know, he is still good for a number of big games in his Hall of Fame career.
Yeah, to still be able to show up to something like this and perform at a high level is incredible.
And that's what I love, the past, present, and future of Candlepin just merging together seamlessly like this.
It's awesome. Justin Corcoran looking to put his nose on 2, see what happens. He gets by the head pin, leaves the 1 and the 9. Jeremy Seaholm after the half Worcester looking to blow it up. He's on the head pin. Leaves the 5 and the 7. Good comeback ball, though.
Please stop trying to blow up Worcester. I live near there.
Justin gets by, so Jeremy can get a pin here and continue to add to the lead. He unfortunately cannot, so matching 8 boxes. Keeps us status quo for another box.
Both bowlers aware, like anyone, how important these pins are.
So Jeremy's at 80 through 7, Corcoran at 79.
It would be great to get Candlepin back in Worcester, Massachusetts, its birthplace. There is plans for one center, if I recall correctly. I think until pin setter machinery somehow comes back and forth, or some pin setting solution, that's an engineering problem or some solution in some field that has not yet been solved.
Justin on the head pin. He leaves the 5, 8, and 10. But ooh, that piece of wood was sitting nice. I mean, it's still not bad, but it was much better 3 seconds ago. Still covering the 10. Jeremy's on the head pin. He's trying to drop them all. Oh, that 4 had a wiggle. Did not go. 2 pieces of wood. 1 out front, 1 touched up against. Justin's going to have to make a pretty one. Split that 2-pinner, send the 5. See if he can do it. He's on it, sends it over. What a shot. Justin Corker makes the 5-8-10 for a spare. Big shot there for A+.
X factor of A+.
Jeremy spins that wood around right into the 4-pin. Matches. Oh, we've got down in the pit, Captain Mike Machichi. He has been missing most of the week. His brother got married last night.
Really?
Yeah, so he was at the wedding last night, but has just got down into the pit to be there with the boys for the rest of the day. So he'll be side by side with Josh Daley, making changes if needed. Oh, what a ball there. Matt McPhee leaves everything, or leaves nothing but the king.
Do you recall his name by chance?
Mike's brother?
Yeah.
Chris.
Congratulations, Chris.
Chris Machichi. His wife, Casey. Justin's off to the right. He takes only 3. Matt McPhee looking to drill this one home. He gets by. Another missed single for A+. Good spare opportunity. Gets away. Justin Waters on his object. Takes only 3. Matt gets by again. Justin going to look to grab 2. He sure does. A+ does pick up a pin, though.
Yes. So I think the spare filling has been good from A+ accounting. The reason, even though A+ accounting has 3 more marks, the reason that's not really showing up on the scoreboard right now, despite the extra knock, is the fact that, first of all, Academy Lanes has 3 extra strikes, which actually, those have been filled pretty well to A+ accounting, which hasn't had a strike yet. Just checking on that.
That's remarkable.
Yeah. And actually, they only had 1 strike in the last string. 1 strike all match long for A+ accounting. It's just not been there.
And they've had their share of opportunities, too. They've dropped 9, what feels like probably a dozen times.
6 strikes. And by the way, that's on more headpin hits. Headpins are actually 63 to 52 in favor of A+ accounting.
That's a drastic
The
difference.
strike ball just isn't coming.
Matt looking to send it home. He does. Cashes in. Nice shot there for a spare in the 8th for Matt McPhee. 94 in a ball. Waters looking to make a pretty one. Punches just a 5. So A+ will cut into the deficit at least a little bit more.
Yeah.
And they're going to carry 4 spares in to the next trip. Justin through the hoop takes just an 8. So -2. The lead is down to 48. As our anchor bowlers come up here in the 7th and 8th, Matt Harnett filling a spare, Danny Harris filling a strike.
So one of those spares will get filled right now, and then don't forget the pinning gap, which is closed up to 10 for Academy, but that's weighing on the scale too, and
Harnett's
that's 20 overall in the match. Sorry.
A little bit light for Harnett, leaves the check mark. Danny Harris is off to the left, but he leaves the 1, 3, 9, and 10. Piece of wood behind the 3. If he can get in between the 2 pins, he just has to worry about carrying the 9 as Harnett's on his object but punches through. Danny Harris looking to blow it up. He's by, but does take 9 on his strike, so he wins the fill. Gets that lead up to 51.
And strike fills average out to 9 for Academy. That's about what we'd expect.
I can't imagine that this strikeless streak is going to continue for A+, but it's a matter of how long and then how much more time they have to cut into this lead if they can't get it going soon enough.
Well, with Doucette, Corkum, and McPhee all on marks here, you mentioned it, the marks are going to stack up for the next trip around the sun. It's coming down slowly, but if A+ account starts doing this quickly, that could be a different matter.
Danny Harris in the pocket, looking for another one of those strikes. He leaves just a 7. That wood falls off the plate, so it's just him in the pin. Matt Harnett punched the half Worcester right. We are looking to blow up Worcester once again. I'm sorry, Greg. See if Matt can do it. He cannot. Worcester invincible today.
Yes!
He takes just 2, leaves the check mark on the right, +2 on the left side. Danny faces the 7-pin, big spare there. Cuts the mark deficit as we come around the home stretch of game 2 to 1.
That's the extent of my United States bias in this International Candlepin Championship. Just leave Worcester alone.
Strictly protect Worcester. Oh, and Matt punches just one for a tough 5. Tough box there, and the lead grows to 57. Again, we will move on to our leadoff bowlers here in the 9th and the 10th. One more game to go. Total pinfall determining our winner. The winner of this match going to the 2024 International Candlepin Championship. They will face the winner of Lucky Strike and Fenway Academy, which through 2 games, Fenway Academy was up over 100, so they are looking for a return to the finals.
Waters shortchanged 1 pin. That's corrected now.
Korey Packard in the pocket. Wow, what a ball. Leaves just the 10. It looks like that wood is not touching, but I'm sure if he plays
At the
as close to the tip of it as possible, he could carry the pin as well.
Waters' 8th frame was wrong. I had 1 too low. Or mismatched the official score, which is the only official score.
Korey goes left, tries to sweep the wood over, but denied by that flat piece. Interesting play.
I was wondering, Jordan.
Oh, wow. As Nate Leblanc sends a pretty one over. 2-2 split. Makes it go like 1.
4, 6, 7. Nate Leblanc, and the marks are stacking up for A+ accounting. Here we go. Could this be the formula they've been waiting for so long?
Korey gets by. He takes a 9. Going to have to clear his gutter as well. So 4 hits to 2 here for A+, down 57.
It is so seldom that I second-guess bowler's judgment on that, especially since it could be bad aim on that. But I just thought that wood was covering the 10 okay there, rather than playing the broadside on that diagonal pin.
Yeah, I'm surprised to see. I wonder if Korey did pull that. He didn't really look frustrated by the result, so I don't know. Maybe he was trying to do it, but a bit surprising that that's the case. As he's in the pocket, carries the 10. That's big. Leaves the 5 and the 9. Piece of wood's going to just kind of creep in there. As Nate is on the head pin. This is still working, though. We're not done. This is going to be a single pin, I think. No. 2-pin refuses to fall. Leaves the 2 and the 7. Nate has that wood. Interesting angle.
Trying to look at it on live here. It looks a little too turned. I don't think, I always say, like, if the red line's looking at it.
I don't know if his best play is maybe to just go on the left tip of it, send the ball into the 7. Korey makes his 2-pinner.
Bookend marks for Packard in the first and last.
Let's see what he does. Oh, I think he did go for that left tip, but unfortunately just has the 7.
I see. So if the wood was frozen, it would come forward.
Yeah, so the way that it hit that, it went off the wall and in front, so I don't think he would have taken the 7 anyway. So the left tip probably was the play, but unfortunately he snuck by. So our lead's at 49. Korey Packard's going to add. Hits are even here. Obviously, after this ball, A+ will have the advantage, but Academy is going to add to their lead. Korey Packard looking to drop a bunch here. He's off, but a nice mix for 6. Going to bring the lead to 55. Korey Packard going to finish with a 107.
Yeah, you see him shaking his head a bit there, but a good finish. But pinning well, only left 10 pins standing in his 14 markless frames. LeBlanc likewise 13 pins left standing and 16 markless.
So Josh Daley, Blake Doucette will come up on 30 and 29 respectively. Blake is filling a spare. Josh is open. Josh held on to that one a little bit, but gets on the right side of the head pin, leaves the check mark. 2, 4, 5, 7.
A couple have gotten there on each side, I'd say.
Blake looking to load up. He's off, and another tough fill for A+, a half Worcester left. And again, we must try to blow up Worcester. Josh looking to make the check mark. He's on it. Nice shot for Josh Daley. Blake gets by, and Worcester remains safe. 1, 4, 7, 10. Josh 87 through 9, so under par, if you will, but does have a chance to get over with even a subpar fill.
It's interesting, like, Bob Lee will I think Bobley came up with the term par independently, but you go back to all those Canadian bowling shows. I mentioned Sean Benoit's channel. I will do it happily at any number of times on YouTube. And they actually use that term par for 10 a box over there as well.
It makes sense. I like it. Josh in the pocket, trying to drop them all, leaves just an 8-pin.
It's good to be over par in Candlepin bowling.
And he is now. Puts him at 96, yes. 96. Blake looking to get back in the mark train. He is on the head pin, but a 3-1 split. How's that piece of wood?
Mainstream 10-pin will actually reflect scores plus or minus 200 in their case. So Candlepin plus or minus 100, it works out. You could do a similar thing.
Oof, I did not love how high that wood was, and then unfortunately cost Josh another mark. Blake looking to send it over. He went low. I think that might have been the play. I didn't love the angle of that wood, but unfortunately it was not there either. Josh will look to make a single. He does not. So Blake with a chance to at least stay even, if not gain a pin. He will check one for matching 9 boxes. Josh will finish with a 105. Blake will finish with a 100. So both our 2 bowlers under average in game 2.
Academy of 130 early in the third.
And that Fenway Academy lead just continues to grow, 130 now. So they are probably about 10 to 14 boxes ahead of us. But Fenway Academy,
sorry to interrupt that.
Big lead.
Sorry, I hit the wrong mute button on that. My bad. You're all good now.
All right. As we wait on Justin Corkum, he's off the head pin, leaves the 1, 3, 7, and 10.
6 aside on those spare fills. So again, the extra marks for A+ accounting.
Jeremy looking to make a pretty one. Tries to snap that wood. Is it going to go? It touches the 10 pin. Oh my, what an offer. Heck of a try there from Jeremy Seaholm, but cannot carry the 10 pin.
Get over.
Thought for sure that wood was going to sweep it, but it almost held it up.
Everyone was hollering at that.
Justin also. The corners not playing nice.
You know, this Leda Lanes crowd is starting to fill in here. Tough to. Sorry, go ahead.
I think especially with the Fenway Academy lead being 130, I think maybe a little less interesting than this one might be. So people are starting to come over here. The crowd's starting to gather. Maybe people planning out their seats for this final match that will be on this side on 33 and 34. So it's starting to grow. People are trickling in. People are trickling over. I think we're in for a capacity crowd for this ICC final.
And that will be against one of these teams versus one of those teams, either Fenway Academy currently favored or Lucky Strike if they come back, here on 33 and 34 simulcast on Candlepin Bowling Network and Candlepin Corner on YouTube. I like how the pin sweep comes down. That does not imply a lane malfunction at Leda specifically, as the 8-pin is missing. That just means that's its way of being a reset light in a sense. It tells you it's working. It's just waiting for the pins to go.
That's Leda's buffering indicator.
I like it. There are reset lights at Leda lanes, but they're tiny. They're very hard to see.
Jeremy Seaholm, he's off. Gets a little bit of a mix. Big cluster in the middle. There's a name for that. Duncan called it something, but I can't remember what. Duncan has a name for everything, I came to realize, and I was trying to store them in the back of my mind.
Cluster bunch.
Cluster bunch.
Actually, I'm trying to think. Maybe King of the Palace, the former YouTube show, I think that was their term. That might have been for the bundle of 5. No, they called it the Starlight 5, of course, for the East Boston Bowling Center.
Jeremy Seaholm looking to blow this one up. He's on it. Oh, what a ball, and it goes. What a pretty shot. Jeremy Seaholm. Spare in the 9th, 116 in a ball. Or in the 10th, excuse me. Nonetheless, still a good score going. Big time shot there from Jeremy Seaholm. Justin Corkum going to need to match. Dials in. Oh, he's by to the right.
Jeremy Seaholm, 1 strike and 3 spares this string. 116 and a ball.
And a big comeback from Jeremy. Threw a 104 in the first game. Josh Daley chose to ride with his guy, and that paid off. Big score there for Jeremy Seaholm. That leads now up to 149 pins through 4 completed for Fenway Academy. So all is looking good for a return to the finals.
Raise your microphone.
Maryland company.
Raise your microphone, if you please.
Gotcha.
Good man.
So Jeremy Seaholm filling that spare. Again, he's sitting at 116 in a ball. The lead for Academy is now 66, and they have the mark advantage with this ball from Jeremy. Jeremy's on the head pin. He's going to take them all. Hammer time. Jeremy Seaholm in the 10th, 20 on the end. What a finish. That Academy lead is now 76 pins as we near the end of game number 2. Academy will not let up.
And that's the thing about Jeremy Seaholm. You underestimate his quietness at this end at your own peril because he's destructive on the other.
Such an unbelievably underrated bowler is Jeremy Seaholm, and he has been so clutch these years since joining Academy in 2022. Justin Waters on the head pin. He's trying to drop them all, looking for a team double. That wood comes up, flattens out, but he does have a clean shot. I think that was a big difference maker for Academy last year, where obviously they didn't have the same level of success. Jeremy Seaholm was not up there for the week. Unfortunately, couldn't get the time off work and had to miss the tournament. So that's a big arm that they were missing. Justin Waters, clean look at the 2-pin. He's all over it.
Dodging the wood out in front, that was ominous.
Man, McPhee plucks just 1. He's still looking at 5 on the plate.
McPhee's having a fine string. I mean, a couple of 4-fills, just because it's such a high standard with him. One of the multiple bowlers on A+ accounting with 5 championships.
Unbelievable.
Justin Scally actually provided this list here. The bowlers on here with 5 championships. Todd Harrison, their captain, Gerry Dunn, Matt Harnett, Matt McPhee, you see here, and Nate LeBlanc.
And this is a young team. Jerry's probably the oldest, and he's, what, in his early 50s? And everybody else is significantly younger. I mean, this is a team that's going to be successful for a long time as Waters throws a bomb in the 10th. What a ball.
That's a strike on spare if I...
Justin Waters puts 10 on his spare. He is 128 plus 2 in the 10th. Waters World.
I wonder where that term came from.
Some guy comes up with some clever nicknames. Oh, what a pretty shot there.
That's a spare. Beauty. 118 in a ball.
Oh, I guess that was just a 10, actually.
Oh, excuse me.
He walked right off the lane. I thought it was a spare as well. I didn't even question it, but as soon as I saw him walk off the lane.
Sorry about that.
Unless he elected a 0, Phil. I don't know. Justin Waters looking to double up.
I have seen Danny Harris hit the reset button after he left the back row in a game.
Waters looking for the double. Oh, my goodness. Leaves just the 4. What a ball.
Like, it just didn't matter at that point. He was hopelessly behind in the string. You know, he was bowling it out. But when he left the back row, 7, 8, 9, 10, with 1 ball to go, he just pressed the button and walked away. At that moment, that was just too funny.
Justin gets by, takes only 9 on his strike for a fantastic 137 game. The Academy lead has grown to 91.
We always say a good pro average. Well, I always say that a good pro average for the men in Candlepin is about 120 or so. And that's been tough to come by at Leda lanes as well. These are still some difficult pins here. The challenge of Candlepin we all love.
Danny on the spare. He drops them all. 10 on the spare and the 9th for Danny Harris. That Academy lead is now over 100. Matt Harnett looking to make a pretty one. He sends the wood over, but does get behind the 10-pin. Danny Harris, are you kidding me?
Just 2 strikes and a spare. That's good pinning as well. All 9s and 10s in the markless frames.
Danny Harris, no stranger to the big moment. Been deep into the singles tournament the last couple years, being in the Final Four 2 of the last 3, through a 170 in the ICC Finals in 2022, helping lead Academy to a championship. But Danny is not fazed by the moment ever.
Even by the singles champion to his left, Matt Harnett. Singles champions pretty much wherever you look on this.
Speaking of not phased by the moment, yeah, Matt Harnett certainly isn't going to be either. Danny looking to double up. He's on the head pin, and there it goes. Danny Harris double in the 10th. 117. Danny Harris, are you kidding me?
Danny Harris very used to Leda lanes ever since he bowled on Channel 50 show Candlepin Stars and Strikes with Dick Lutz and Mike Morin. Pretty much got on the show pretty much as soon as he legally could, I guess. Before he could legally buy a Bud Light, as Matt Harnett takes a 9-box for a 103. And let's watch the strike math balloon here as Academy lanes. We were looking over at Fenway Academy thinking like, oh, we got the closer match here. Well, suddenly.
All of a sudden, things have changed. Danny Harris, oh, he did not take just the 3-pin.
Oh, get
We have
iced.
to wait a little bit longer. We're icing the kicker here. Somebody's out back. But so Danny's going to have 2 balls here. Does have a chance to put 20 more on his score.
And the same lanes 33 and 34 from that Stars and Strike show will be the stage for the finals.
Danny will miss left take just 2. Looking to get as many as he can here on his last ball. He is off to the right, but gets a great mix, take 7 for a 136. Academy Lanes has ballooned their lead to 121. This lead was in the 50s as we came near the turn. And they are now up 121 pins as we head into the 3rd game here of the ICC semifinals.
Let's see. Sorry, Blake, you said I have to downgrade you to 99 per the official score here at 9th box was an 8. And
It grows
1,077 is there. And then
1190. Actually, Academy's up. There's 1 extra as well. Actually,
checking in here.
Right.
Well, this 611 is right, so somehow I've gained an
we
extra
off game
pin.
1.
We're off in game 1 somehow. I'll investigate that. And Paul, if you wouldn't mind picking up a headset as well for this one.
But our lead is at 121, 1 extra for both teams. Gerry Dunn back in the game here. Yeah.
Hey, great job, Jordan Britton. We'll see you definitely. Hang on here with us here, too, for the whole string. And looking forward to working the Candlepin Corner co-broadcast, simulcast with Candlepin Bowling Network.
Very
the finals
excited.
next. Glad to work with you again. Do a great job with Candlepin Corner. Free to subscribe on YouTube. Candlepin Corner on YouTube. Simulcasting with Candlepin Bowling Network. The finals next.
Ooh.
Finals are underway. Can Matt Harnett's team rally back somehow?
2 good pins there for Gerry Dunn. Korey looking to grab just 1. He will find the hoop. Matching 8s to lead off our
Raise your
3rd
microphone.
game. So 8 a pair. Again, if you're just tuning in, a 121 pin lead for Academy Lanes heading into game 3. Highlighted by Justin Waters and Danny Harris, 136 and 137, respectively, in game 2. Gerry Dunn's back on the head pin. And Gerry did not bowl the 2nd game. He has been placed back into the lineup.
Defending champions in trouble here, Jordan. Academy won it 2 years ago.
Yeah, this is a slugfest of 2 titans of the game right now. Academy Lanes has been just a little bit better today.
It may be an Academy Award final. Fenway Academy looking good over Lucky Strike, over 130 pin lead.
I think Ted DeBarro would be happy to see that. Knows his house is going to be seeing a trophy one way or the other if both of these teams can hold on.
Fenway Academy is knocking the door 3 times in the finals. Have fallen short each time by 3 pins. Was it last year, Greg?
4 pins.
4 pins. It's crazy.
4 pins.
Down the
Korey
last
misses
ball.
a single. Gerry gets out with 2. He'll take 9, 17 through 2.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. I was working.
Korey Packard looking to grab 10. Gets by. Wasn't there. Leaves the 3-pin for a 9. Both our leadoff bowlers start off with 17 through 2.
Talk about your father, the coach, Lane Britton.
Yeah, Dad's, I don't know I don't know what he's up to right now, actually. But
Bring back the coach.
yeah, he's bowling a bunch. He's working his way back. Again, had the surgeries last year and kind of eased his way back into things. And so, yeah, he's getting back into the game and doing well, bowling well. His averages are up. So, yeah, I'm glad to see him back in it.
Bring back the coach, the ACST.
I think there's potential for that. I think he wanted to ease back into it this year and picked up another league elsewhere. So, cut back a little bit, but you know, getting his game back for sure.
I told him I'm going to pick it next year if he doesn't join next year. Who's the better foal in the family, by the way, Jordan?
Right now, I think I have my sister. I'm off to a decent start this year, but she's a heck of a lot better pressure bowler than I am, so I'd still take her over me if I'm picking a team.
Very humble guy to say that.
Nice ball there from, is that? Oh, we had our change.
Oh, yeah.
She was the Candlepin for Cancer finals twice.
Yeah, I mean, she's coming up. She's coming up. She's working really hard. Josh Daley punches through the hole, leaves the eagle. She's really worked hard, working with Mark Ritchie, working with my dad, and just getting herself out there. And
mentally tough, too, like you said.
Yeah, she's really getting there. She's really coming a long way, and she's young. So there's plenty of room for growth in her game. And
so if she gets it from her father, how come you don't get it from your father?
I don't know.
Is that rebellion?
God, maybe. I don't know. Josh takes this 3. So Justin with that spare in the first gets A+ on the board. Again, they're going to have to do some serious work here in Game 3. And Academy's really going to have to let the foot off the gas as Josh Daley checks.
We've seen teams win straight by over 100 pins, so they're capable of doing it.
Well, especially this A+ team, and they can go 650 without even blinking.
They did nothing the first 2 matches yesterday with Kingswood, and then today they're kind of flat the first, and they came to life in the third both times.
And even still, they can go 650, like I said, but now then you're asking Academy to go under 550 to eliminate this lead. So, right.
Better opponent here, obviously, on paper.
Right. Absolutely. Yeah, so, I mean, it's gonna take a lot, but anything's possible in this game. There's no doubt about that. If Academy starts slow and A+ comes out swinging, that pressure starts to mount a little bit, and you really never know.
Team USA was awesome this tournament.
What a run they put together. They had a couple nice ads, really, really gritty team. They grinded all week, did a great job, and Jeff Walsh, Kevin Padgington, captain in that team, have done a phenomenal job putting their team in the mix. Justin takes 9 on his spare. Daley looking to get one for himself. He's off.
Justin Corkham's done really well overall. He had a bad first string earlier, but he's really worked his way up. And he's averaging 117 and 124 in his leagues. One league's 117, one's 124, but last year in a limited role, this year bowling anchor at times and getting great experience.
What's the great thing about this team for A+, they got 6 guys who you could slot in that anchor spot and you feel comfortable. Part of why they're so good. Justin takes a single.
19 and another. Justin Corkham willing his team back into this. And Sean Dion with the injured hand, unable to bowl, and that hurts them a little bit, obviously. Threw a 168 in the third string final. A match of a lifetime on Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube.
Always the legendary substitution.
Josh Daley looking to grab a couple here. Pins well, grabs 2 for a 9. Puts him at 19 through 2.
Let's pause 13.4 seconds for station identification from Greg Gouillart.
Sorry, it's a contractual obligation, Jordan. This is Candlepin Bowling Network on Facebook and YouTube. YouTube going live, Facebook for all the statistics and news from this World's Tournament and other information about our broadcasts as well. Please like the video if you're logged into YouTube and subscribe and hit the bell icon so that you're always notified about our future videos.
Thank you. That was right on time, I think. I'm going to bring a stopwatch next time.
It should be Matt McPhee.
It is. Yeah, you got that right.
Joe, I'm going to let you finish the rest of the string. How's that? Rest myself up for the finals.
All right. Sounds good to me.
Actually, Paul, do you want us to stay on? I mean, it's going to be us 3 for the finals.
Sure.
Yeah, we can.
I think that's better that way.
Yeah, I'll give you the fiddle for the string, though. How's that?
All right.
Give you some love. Jordan Britton of Candlepin Corner joining us on Candlepin Bowling Network.
Matt McPhee looks to blow it up. He does. You got 3 marks in a row here for A+. Here they come.
Great to work with everyone.
Jeremy Seaholm looking to get one of his own. He takes just the 3-pin.
Probably the worst one to chisel out of that.
So this is exactly the start that A+ was hoping for. Academy open, and they've strung together 3 marks in a row. Jeremy takes this one for a 5.
Now you got to be careful because open in the States means not on the mark. Open in Canada means you're filling a mark.
I got to remember who I'm talking to. I'm not just broadcasting in the States anymore. So Academy markless.
It's like 2 different national anthems.
And A+.
Well, What a
putting
confusing
up some
concept.
marks in bunches here. Yeah, very confused. I'm going to do my best. I think I'll just avoid the term open altogether and
really?
leave no room for error.
And there's definitely at least one bowling center in America that still has the All Thy Sons Command version of the O Canada anthem.
Oh, Matt throws a hammer. A+, here they come, cutting into the deficit. Matt McPhee, strike on spare in the second. What a start for A+. They are up 35 in the string, so that lead's going to be in the 80s.
You can never count a team like this one out.
Absolutely not. No, these guys can throw punches in bunches, so Academy has to show up and answer here as Jeremy Seaholm gets by. Good opportunity there for a spare missed.
You were mentioning it, Jordan. Academy doesn't want to get complacent. A+ can blow up at any moment.
No, as big as this lead is, so the pressure starts to mount. They know how good these guys are, so if they start putting together a string of marks, Academy absolutely could start to tighten up.
You were on the team in 2022. Can there be a letdown sometimes after a big lead like that? You see it in basketball a lot where big leads are blown.
It certainly can happen. Actually, in the semifinal, it started to. Well, actually, we were in this kind of a situation against Outlaw Rides where we were up over 100. They went on a crazy run, and Calvin Locke, the whole time, he's counting down the deficit. You know, he's saying, 100 and going down, 85 and going down, and that pressure really started to mount. And we were lucky enough to be able to string a couple together and grow the lead and put it away. But that pressure certainly did start to mount. You could feel kind of everybody tighten up a little bit, but came up big when we needed to. So Academy's going to have to do that same thing here with this start for A+.
Cody Book in the 4th spot for A+ accounting. Justin Waters for Academy Lanes.
Waters leaves the 4 horsemen.
Three teammates in the past have won it. Academy Lanes, Nick Durockcross on the roster again, 2-time winner. Korey Packard here, also a 2-time winner for Academy Lanes. Mark Gregory, the only one not in their roster this year, a 2-time winner.
Yeah, I think Mark, after last year, retired,
Yep.
formally now.
Yep.
So he had a great career. Yeah, he retired with 2 titles, so outstanding. Love to bowl with him in 2022. That was a great experience.
And also a Channel 50 TV alumnus.
So the other ones on the team from 2022, Justin Waters, Danny Harris, Sean Taylor, Jeremy Seaholm, and somebody named Jordan Candlepin Corner Britton.
Certainly never heard of that guy.
And I'm really upset
That
with
is
you.
such
know.
a verbose
I'm
middle
not,
name.
not I got a bone to pick with you. No more occasional, very occasional podcast anymore.
Life's just been busy, man. I'm in grad school, and Corey's got the kid and another one on the way. And so, life has just been super busy. So, and we're bowling a lot more now. Obviously, Corey in the Worlds and Friday Night Pro, and I'm bowling a little bit more with ACST. So it's hard to fit it all in, honestly.
And I did the first live podcast, and you lost the video to it. Thanks a lot.
Oh, I think that was when Corey was a rookie and didn't save it. That was you were part of our growing pains. I do apologize for that.
That's all right. More of
Justin
a pain.
Waters.
More of a pain.
He's on the head pin. He's going to leave the 6 and the 7. Yucky. Couple pieces
I was the test dummy that one.
Well, we appreciate it.
Paul's not salty or anything.
He does not keep receipts. No way.
I want to go over the A+ championship winners also here.
Cody plays it outside, gives it a great bid, but leaves just a 6.
That was an interesting fall. Kind of like a Christmas tree bundled up.
Waters trying to send it over. The ball and the pin went, but neither.
Sorry, I know American Thanksgiving hasn't come yet. I'm not trying to jump seasons
That
ahead.
can't come soon enough, I'll tell you what.
Canadian Thanksgiving has passed.
Should be Thanksgiving every day.
Yeah. Okay, you can celebrate them both. Canadian Thanksgiving falls on the same day as Columbus Day and Indigenous Peoples Day.
So for A+ accounting, Mike Pacici is the captain for Academy. For A+, Todd Harrison. For A+ accounting, the captain. Gerry Dunn, Matt Harnett, Matt McPhee have won it 5 times. Sean Dion's won it twice. Chris McGrady 4 times. Blake Doucette last year. Justin Corkum, Cody Bork won it for the first time. Also Nate Leblanc has won it 5 times.
Unbelievable.
So getting younger with Justin Corkum and Cody Bork.
Harnett's back on the head pin. He might take him. Oh, he wiggled the 2, but didn't go. Danny Harris back on the head pin as well. He's going to look at a baby split. He's looking at the 2 and the 7. So both these guys just trying to touch the 2 pin. Matt Harnett, of course, is all over his single. Danny, his bid, he's on it. Breaks the ice for Academy.
3 marks to 1 for A+. They're down 95 of the match.
Ends a streak of 9 straight boxes without a mark for Academy Lanes. With Danny Harris, as he does, breaks that ice.
I got to take a pin away from someone on Academy Lanes. I'm going to pick on... Oh.
Harnett loading up his spare. Is he going to drop them all? Wow, that 7-pin does not want to go. And Danny Harris through the heart.
I'll pick on Josh Daley. It's
That's
easy
fine.
to do.
Yeah, he's easy to pick on. We're okay with that.
Matt Harnett, 19, and this, and a plank.
Danny Harris looking at an eagle variation.
4 in this, Phil, 14 through 1.
So 89 now is that lead. Matt Harnett going to drill this home, of course. Danny Harris looking to make an incredible shot. Oh my goodness, what a bit. He played the left side, tried to send it over, leaves just the 3 and the 6, so he'll have to pin out for a 10.
Getting the other front pin's always the hardest one.
Do you like the equation less into more?
For the spread eagle?
Anything.
Oh, for pitting, pitting splits that are the eagle.
Yeah, I mean, especially like where with that shot that he had there where he had the 9-pin in the back, I'm going to try to go left as well because that pin at least can help keep whatever you send over in play a little bit more and give you a better chance of making that shot.
Top of the order, ball switch sides. Update from Greg Gouillart.
Hi, that's me. Currently, Mark's situation is exactly even, 34 marks at 34. But as we said, Academy has gained advantages in other ways. 23 in pinning, and then just the bonus pins have been lopsidedly in their favor, in addition to just the extra strikes they've been getting as well.
Korey Packard's on the head pin.
Strikes mean fill security, and it's showing up on the scoreline.
Korey leaves just the king. Gerry Dunn, he's on the head pin as well. He's going to leave it's a closer banana split. I don't know if we have a name for that, but another.
How about a rearranged banana split?
A banana split.
The banana on top instead of the bottom.
That's a small banana split.
Kid size.
Where did that nickname come from?
Casey McCool's got to be in here.
No, I made it up.
Note to some of you visiting
He just likes them.
Note to some of you visiting the local area, if you get a small at an ice cream shop, you might still get a bowl that's way more than you can handle. Consider getting a kid size. You might thank yourself later.
Oh my God, definitely, yeah.
Well, I was doing a match in the Atlantic Candlepin single store, and I called up banana split, the 4-7-6-10. Casey McCool says, I'm hungry. And so I do the growl noise. He gets a kick out of it. Now some of the pros are going to say it all the time.
Korey Packard with a Paul Grant special.
The inside story. Is ever a good time for that?
Never a good time for
Thanks,
that.
Jordan. Unless you won. Unless it's garbage time.
I think we were talking about that. You were doing a broadcast not too long ago, and I think it was Bill Olson said maybe there actually is a good time because somebody needed 1 pin for the win, and they got it on the second ball. So it's rare, though. It's a rare occurrence that we're okay.
I used to miss so many shots by a smidge and then making the third shot.
Gerry Dunn, he's on the head pin again, and he punches through again.
A skosh if you're Mark Ritchie.
Almost the same lead. He has the 10 pin also. So the 2, 3, 4, 6, and the 10. Korey has a triangle, 2, 4, 5.
Why does your microphone keep falling down?
I move a lot. I think it's the ADD in me.
It's London Bridge.
I
That's
can't
why
stop
it's a
moving.
London Bridge headset.
Korey misses his object.
Jordan, you're a phys ed teacher,
I
right?
sure am. Yeah, I have the best job in the world.
Makes sense that you're active. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I have to be. I could not do. If I did a desk job, I'd be fired in just a few days. So it's better for all parties involved that I do what I do.
I like fidget spinners myself.
I might benefit from one of those. Oh, Korey by again.
Same, my friend.
Gerry checks 10, takes 2 off the deficit, 89 pins now.
I'd like to have a plug for Candlepins for Cancer. We help bowlers going through cancer treatments. We paid over $67,000 now to bowlers and their families going through cancer treatments. You can help out by donating via Venmo, Candlepins number 4, cancer.com. In Canada, you can send a check. The address on the website, Candlepins number 4, cancer.com, or in the U.S., Candlepins number 4, cancer.com for the address to mail a check.
And check out the Candlepins for Cancer live shows where you'll see the Sharon Britton, the best bowler in the family.
That's right.
Ooh, ouch.
No, I'm totally fine with that. She's got me.
January 2025, the Riverwalk Lanes Roll-Off, Mark Ritchie's house, hosting the annual open roll-offs for men and women. No handicap involved. Register Candlepins number 4, cancer.com, starting in mid-January. Registration up now on the website, Candlepins number 4, cancer.com. Back to Jordan.
Justin Corcoran, he's off, but gets one heck of a mix. He's leaving just a 7 and a piece of wood's going over there to play. Josh on his object, but a little full, leaves the 6 and the 7. See what that wood does for Justin Corcoran. Off in the gutter.
We got a special guest we want to talk to. We got Jack Ray here.
Bring him in.
So we're going to bring him in here with a headset if we can. I don't know if you can hear us with the microphone.
Oh, sure.
Jordan, can you use your headset,
yeah,
Jordan?
please, steal mine. Absolutely.
We're not going to kick you off. We'll keep up with the play-by-play. We're not getting rid of you, Jordan. We love you, Jordan. Come over here, Jack, please. We'll put that headset on. After this box, we'll get you in just a moment. Okay, Greg, keep us up to date in the play-by-play as needed.
Sure. Josh Daley gets an 8-box and Justin Corkum a 10-box.
Right. Jack Ray, welcome.
Thank you very much.
Good to have you.
Well, it's
What have you done in Candlepin bowling for your career?
hurt myself.
Before that,
No, well, one of the best things I remember was starting this in 1985. We were on the very first team, and this it was just a tremendous tournament, which I'm glad it's still going on. I never thought it would be at this time, and we won the first 4 years, and it basically had the same team of Peter Flynn, Gary Carrington, Johnny Miller, Bob Kelly, and myself, and it just made me want to bowl more and more because of the outcome with going against the Canadians too. I mean, you get all these teams on each side. It was just a wonderful thing that was going on, and of course it added to my career of other things. From being on TV, winning the Pro Tour, many TV
tell the
appearances.
viewers how many times you're on TV for, if you remember.
If you could count that high.
You had so many TV shows at the time. You had Nesson, you had Channel 5, you had the Winds Channel in New Hampshire. I was even on the Winning Pins back in the 60s. It was a little kids tournament, so that's going to tell my age a little bit. So
you won't tell anyone.
No, we won't. And
we
even
we can mute that part out.
I would
post-production.
I would say it was probably 75, 80 times with all the different shows, but. Channel 5, of course, was the best one. Very, very sad when that went off in the year in '95.
Seems like it hurt the sport tremendously.
It did.
And I don't understand why people stop bowling because of it, though. I didn't forgot that part of it.
With Channel 5 going off and the Winds Channel in New Hampshire pretty much went off around the same time frame. And with those two, there was two very popular shows.
A lot of money involved.
There was. I mean, of course, we couldn't make a living out of the money we made, but it was just the idea. The idea of being on the shows and getting the recognition, and it was a lot of fun.
Quick update from Greg Gouillart.
Daley pins that well. 5 becomes 9 on that split.
Talking to Jack Ray, talk about the pinnacle of your career.
Pardon me?
Talk about the highlight of your career.
Winning this 6 times out of the 12 years I bowled, that would be a highlight.
You were 5, 6, and how many times you were in the finals?
We made the finals
I've got it here.
8 times. So we won 6 of them. So
you're better than Brady. Brady was 6-3 or 6-2, right, Tom?
There you go. But I think he made a little bit more money than I did.
You should have held out for a long-term contract.
But I think one of the biggest highlights of my career was I was on Channel 5 when I had 10 marks in a row, which everybody would love to do that on a TV show or even doing it at all.
Dogmatic opinion, that paid you $500 in bonus money for the 10 marks in a row, if I recall correctly. That should be doubled to $1,000.
Well, it should be a lot more than that. I mean, Channel 5 made a lot of money out of it. And they didn't really gave us a heck of a lot of money, so it took us years to get them up from 300 to 700.
Yeah, just like Paul Berger should have made an extra $500 as well for you know what.
Absolutely.
Well, not everyone knows the 500 triple he rolled.
The 500, and he bowled it against Dave Richards, who was over there in the yellow, which he was on one of the last shows. But there was quite a few highlights. I'd say the biggest highlight, which a lot of people don't know about, is I actually met my wife bowling on Channel 5.
Did she ask you out?
No, I asked her out, but I blew her off the first date because I went to a bowling tournament.
You didn't call her?
Well, I called her when I was in Biddeford, Maine. I was on my way to Bangor, and I called her. I says, "Hey, I'm not going to come down, and I'm going to a tournament." So she stuck with me.
She wasn't mad at you?
I think her mother was more mad than she was.
It worked out pretty good, though, huh?
It did, very much. But by the way, you're doing a very good job with this with these telecasts, and hopefully keep it up because we're missing a lot of it.
Well, I got the phone on the tripod. These guys have like Steve Austin, the $6 million man. They have the technology.
Which I'll take the time to say thank you very much to everyone who's put time and resources to make a Candlepin Bowling Network is what it is, and Bob Lee, our executive producer, would say the same.
Now I want to pick on Al Johnson. You ever bowled Al Johnson on TV?
No, but the very last year that the Channel 5 was on, they used to have the live show at the end of the year.
Champions, yep.
He was first, I was second. And we would say, hey, we're finally going to make it. That's a goal you wanted to do, was make that live show. And that's when they canceled the show. And it soured me against Candlepin a little bit.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
But I actually stopped bowling. 2006 was the last time I really bowled in a tournament. And Sean Baker and I, who Sean bowls in this tournament, we ended up bowling in a men's doubles in the state tournament. And we bowled 14.52, which is the highest ever bowled for a doubles. So the last time I actually bowled competitively, I went out a winner. And so there's been a lot of good bowls. I bowled with Tom Olstoy, bowled with Peter Flynn, bowled with Gary Carrington, bowled against him over the years. So, it's been quite a run. So my kids, my son Mitchell and my daughter Jessica got me back into bowling and acting on a Thursday night league. I don't want to tell you what I'm averaging because it's terrible.
It's handicapped, though, right?
Yeah, if we don't give 140 pins a string, it's like we gave 97 pins this past week.
Complain about handicap, but if you bowl your average, they bowl their average, you still win.
Yeah, but usually the other team bowls a little bit over their average, and I've been bowling under mine, so I don't want to tell you what I'm averaging now because
we can find out.
I know in my mind what I want to do, but the body parts don't let me do it anymore.
Thanks for taking the time out, the great Jack Ray. Thank you for taking time out on Candlepin Bowling Network.
Well, thank you very much.
My pleasure.
A pleasure.
Thank you.
Keep
Likewise.
up the good work.
Thank you. You're awfully kind. All right, Greg with an update, then we'll rehire Jordan Britton back.
I'll shake your hand.
Jordan, you're hired. You rehired Jordan.
Here we are. Now you're on there.
Now I'm back. Here we go. Just in time.
Leads down to 70. A+ has an extra mark. Oh, it's just the second string on there, third.
Oh, my word.
Greg said eventually he will learn.
Greg's on a tape delay.
Oh, Waters, what a spare. 1-3-7-8. You got to be kidding me. What a shot from Justin Waters.
Yeah. By the way, I did miss a Corkum spare earlier, which we got that corrected. Sorry, I usually hate missing spares in particular. Pins is...
We just realized that Greg Gouillart is actually human. Look at that shot by Bork.
Pretty shot there from Cody.
I get it. Cody. He's Coder on the scoreboard.
Is that a spare for Cody, too? Yep, 40. Is that a spare for Cody? Yep, 40 in the ball. All right, back to Jordan.
All right, Danny Harris up on lane 30. He's off to the right. 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. Matt Harnett loading up. He takes 5. 4 horsemen left plus the 9. Danny looking to make a pretty one. He's by the head pin, though. 1, 6, 8, and 10 are left. Harnett down the line. Just a 1 and 2. Danny Harris looking to get out with a few. Oh, what a pretty 9. Good pins there for Harris. Harnett matches, grabs 2 of his own. So Danny Harris at 32 through 3, and Matt Harnett off to a great start, 43 through 3. Academy Lanes lead down to 65. Even hits, both our number 4 bowlers. Danny Harris on lane 30. He's in the pocket, what a ball. Nothing but the kingpin. Matt Harnett, he's on the 3 pin, but gets a good mix, leaves the 1, the 2, and the 4. Danny has the 5 pin, a piece of wood off to the left, but it's out of his line of sight. I think he's going to go right at the pin. He faces it, of course. Spare in the 4th for Harris. Matt Harnett looking to run the line down. He does, matches with a spare of his own.
Yeah, we'll get a score update here. That was Cody Borka had to downgrade by a pin there, but he's on a spare, you see here. So 4 marks. There's 5 extra marks here for A+ accounting. They are mounting momentum here. Justin Corkum 3 marks. McPhee 2. Harnett 3. Orcas 1, Dunn none at the current moment.
Yeah, the task is still tall. 66 in 3 trips, so you're looking at an extra 3
and
marks.
Look who we have here. It's Nate Leblanc.
So Nate drops 8.
He's back in. A+ accounting need to get something going now.
Corey's off to the right. He's on the 3 pin. Nate with a much better opportunity for a spare here. This would be big. Nate looking to cash in. He is on it. Spare in the 5th for Nate Leblanc. He is at
44.
Should be 44 in the ball. Yep.
Nearly cut the deficit. Almost in half they cut the deficit down. Not quite half.
That number is approaching. I think that this fill here from Nate might do it. As Korey leaves the 1, 6, and the 10, looking to probably grab 2.
By about 67.
Plucks just the 6-pin, takes an 8-box. That lead is 64 now.
Cole Fry threw a 4.07 for Fenway Academy. They're in the finals for the second year in a row, looking for their first championship in 4 tries. They won it 18-72 to 17-23, 149-pin win over Lucky Strike in the semifinals.
So Fenway Academy confirmed they will return to try and finish the business.
Nate on the head pin. Leaves just the 7, clear shot at it. 9 brings the lead to 55.
Galvin Locke keeps catching strays, but we now have the singles runner-up returns, and now the team's final runner-up returns.
Korey Packard on the head pin, but he leaves the 6, 7, 10. Has a piece of wood. Oh, this is the second time that's happened where I don't know how he found the way in between that piece of wood and the pin, but he did.
And for every time I take an unsolicited jab at Calvin Locke, I owe him a plug of Ripping the Rack podcast on YouTube and on your usual suspects for podcasting.
Korey, oh my goodness! Kicks the 6 and the 10 off the wall, takes the 7. What a shot from Korey Packard. That could not have been more timely. What a shot. Korey Packard makes the 6, 7, 10 clean. That thing helicoptered across the plate. Not a banana split. No, unfortunately, we're missing the 4. I think it would have taken it, though. That piece of wood came beautifully across. What a shot there from Packard when Academy needed it.
6, 7, 10. Yeah.
56 is the lead.
All the momentum was going A-plus Accounting's way, maybe until that point.
So you have Justin Corkum, Josh Daley up. Both bowlers are open.
I was saying, A-plus Accounting has only 2 strikes.
Justin on the head pin, but delivers a spread eagle. Josh Daley struggling a little bit here, only 36 through 4, under par.
And Daley, the man you think would you most likely get a strike, has 0.
Throws a good ball, a little light in the 1-3 pocket, leaves the 2, 9, and 10. 2 pieces of wood here. The sidewalls have been friendly this week. Josh throws the ball so incredibly hard. He can definitely make this dance. Gonna have to do something to take out the 9 and the 10. Justin through the hoop.
Stop watching my videos, Justin.
Josh, oh, he sends it over. What a shot. Made it go like one. Josh Daley right on cue. Spare in the 5th. He's 46 in a ball.
4 marks to 2 for Academy Lanes.
This, Greg, this is what we were talking about with that lead against the Outlaws in 2022 where they came back, and then just when the tides were turning, Academy came up big with a couple marks. Maybe shifted it a little bit. Obviously, Academy has some work to do here to finish that off, but this feels oddly the same.
They've cut it in half, pretty much.
4 marks to 2, excuse me, in favor of Academy right now.
And we're not quite at the halfway point of the final string. Overtime if we tie for 1 string. Wouldn't that be something?
Corkum and Harnett tied for 3 marks each on the team. That's the highest in A-plus Accounting this string.
Corkum throwing a great ball, but he's through the heart again. Leaves 3 and 2. Spread eagle minus the 3. Josh Daley loading up his spare. He's on the head pin. And it's going to go. Hammer time. Josh Daley. Right on cue. Greg said he does not have a strike. He changed that quickly.
Hey, it was after 2 bucks in all fairness to Greg. So it wasn't quite an announcer's jinx. It's a 2 bucks announcer's jinx.
What a ball from Josh Daley.
Delayed release.
Time released.
Big time answer there.
I hate time release medication. You know, it takes hours to. You have a pounding headache like today, and I take 2 Tylenols. I want it to disappear right away, not 12 hours from now.
I think you have you have to have an announcer address your headache, and then it will go away.
Head on. Apply directly to the. Never mind.
Shake well. Go out to the well.
So now after that strike from Daley, the mark advantage sits at 4-2 for Academy Lanes. Both 4 and 5 bowlers for Academy and A-plus have marks.
Academy up by 70 right now. We have to have Jordan Britton do a station identification break one of these times.
Need a script.
He'll say Quintuple Corner though. But
I can't do things in one take, so.
I don't need a teleprompter.
I do.
Thanks to the comment in chat. I haven't explained it enough. The spares and strikes you see between total and game light up on your screen there. Triangles are spares, squares are strikes, just like in Canadian scoring notation.
Seaholm with a good ball there leaves a 3-1.
I'll write a paper scroll for you can scroll up and down. Hope I'll get my chicken scratch,
That works
though.
too. I'm a teacher. I can read bad writing. It's perfect. I got plenty of
I
practice.
am my father's son.
Matt McPhee cuts the diamond. Nice shot there for Matt. Spare in the 5th. He's 67 in a ball. Oh, Jeremy Seaholm gives a good bid at his split. Only takes 2.
Mind you, this scoreboard is really alluding to both things. It's not the authentic American vertical scoring or horizontal Canadian scoring you would see in most bowling centers.
Jeremy takes 1 for a 9. That puts him at, should be 50 through 5.
Sure is.
All right. Not bad for a PE teacher. Again, Matt McPhee with a real good game going here. 67 in a ball through 5. He's going to add to that total right now. The Academy lead sits at 69. I'm not going to say it. Matt's off to the right. He takes 5. Jeremy Seaholm looking to get something going here. He's off. Punches the Worcester. It's been a little while, Greg, but we are going to have to try to blow up Worcester once again.
Here we go again. Every time.
Matt McPhee looking to make the cleary. He's off, though. Just takes 2. Jeremy Seaholm gives it a great bid, but Worcester reigns supreme once again. Undefeated today. Yeah, we do have to thank our 458 present viewers here watching this match between Academy Lanes and A+ Accounting, the International Candlepin Championship semifinal.
I think we clipped 500 earlier at one point, too.
Incredible. Yeah, we appreciate you guys being here with us.
Getting higher and higher every year. Great job by Bob Lee starting Spread Eagle Productions, now Candlepin Bowling Network in YouTube in high definition. Talk about Candlepin Corner, Jordan Britton.
Yeah, so that's our YouTube channel. We kind of followed your lead and said we need a little more coverage as much as we can. We definitely don't do as much as you guys do. But, yeah, we have our skin show on YouTube. Comes out usually like twice a month during the bowling season. We get episodes out there. So just trying to grow the game as much as we can. It's Cody Borks on the head pin.
And how can they get? He gets a 7 fill, 40.
Yeah, so the same thing. You can subscribe free on YouTube at Candlepin Corner. Now we got probably 10, 11 episodes of Candlepin Skins on there. Some other matches. As Waters looks to drop them all. He takes everything but the 9.
9 drop on that. Yes, subscribe free quickly before they raise the price.
So, yeah, so again, our number's certainly a lot lower, but again, we're doing our part. We definitely cannot do as much as you guys do. It's incredible the work that you guys are putting in. So we do what we can when we can, and just try to grow the game as much as possible. So it's been a fun venture for us.
Great job.
Cody gives a good bid, but takes just the 8-pin.
Candlepin Skins taped here at Leda Lanes, Nashua, New Hampshire as well.
And later on, the WON Sports Network, like Candlepins for Cancer.
Justin catches the cap there. No luck.
It's about 35 to 37 stations across the country cover skins here at Leda Lanes and Candlepins for Cancer as well across the country on the WON Sports Network. Thank you, Jonathan Rios.
Thank you, Jonathan.
Yeah, two well-deserved shout-outs there. WON Sports picking us up. You know, it means a lot to us just to try to continue to push the game out there. And then Leda Lanes, again, great, gracious host for us.
Jonathan sent me a friend request on Facebook, and I said, well, what the hell, what do you got to lose? You know,
Yeah.
He messaged me, and we talked, and, you know, we were a little skeptical at first. And I said, you know what do we got to lose, guys?
Yeah, right.
Let's put it out there,
Right.
you know?
It's not like they're charging money. Yeah,
they don't charge us money, and they put it out. They built the banners for us.
It only helps us.
Yeah, helps their network, too. Public access TV stations.
Cody's on the head pin. He's going to leave the 3, 6, and 10. Piece of wood there.
WN based out of New York.
Justin
Jonathan
Waters.
Rios. Sorry.
After that missed single, looking to come back here. Let me throw that always ball. He's in the pocket. And there it goes. Miss a single, throw a hammer. We know how this game works. Justin Waters.
Waters World.
Big time strike there in the 6th. He is 65 plus 2. So Cody is going to have to cash in, stay even. Oh, no way. Wow. Right where you want to be, I think. Again, I'm back here for a reason, but in my opinion, he hit it perfect. Fortunately, couldn't carry the 10.
I concur with that comment.
The worst thing you could say to a bowler in Waters' position, nice fill.
Yeah, that's on the list. We were talking about that post on Candlepin Chat. Me and
I'm
Duncan.
trying to avoid those things now. I just hope they don't put wow on there.
I love
I'm in trouble.
Oh, the cliches to eliminate.
There's only so many words in a dictionary. Come on.
There's only so much we can say.
I mean, I made up youch. Put that one in the dictionary, you know?
Yeah, it's
We'll make up some new words if we have to, okay?
Matt Harnett, Danny Harris filling spares. Matt's in the pocket looking to drop them all. He leaves the 5-7-8.
How about that shot with Zaniac? He's a new term.
Danny Harris is off. He takes just 4. So Matt picks up 3 on the fill. So our lead is down to 63 now.
I like that wood, though, still.
3 marks to 0 in favor of Academy Lane. So Harnett wants to cash this one in. Plays that piece of wood nicely, but doesn't carry the 5.
Thought I might carry if you got a little more left.
Danny Harris trying to blow it up. He's where he needs to be, but doesn't take the 5 or the 8.
Again, the head pin advantage still favoring A-plus accounting here. And the pinning in this string as well, 7 pins in their favor.
Yeah, they have pinned exceptionally well. Academy definitely has let some get by, and that's definitely part of the lead cutting down. Danny takes 1 to stay even, so our lead will stay at 63.
But 3 hits to none for Academy Lanes. It could be an all-Academy finals. They're trying to hang on past the halfway point of the final string.
There is still time for A-plus accounting to make a run here.
Starts right now with Matt Harnett. He's on the head pin, but a spread eagle.
Not if the pins have anything to say about it.
Danny Harris, he's in the pocket, leaves the check mark. A 3 is leaning, but it's going to stay up. Get the check mark right with the 3, the 5, the 6, and the 10. No wood on the plate for either bowler. Matt Harnett looking to do something silly on this object, punches through. Danny Harris at the check mark. He's off to the right, takes 2. Both bowlers, again, just trying to pin out. Matt Harnett certainly with a tougher job. He grabs 3. That's a good 8.
3 object pins hits for that 8.
Danny Harris grabs 10, picks up 2 more. Going to take Academy's lead up to 65.
Say the line, Paul.
Time for an update from the soothing sounds of Greg Gouillart.
Yay! 65 pins up for Academy Lanes and 3 extra marks here you see. Taking a look around, I mean, Corcoran, McPhee, and Harnett all with 3 marks right here. That's more than anyone on Academy Lanes, actually. Daley, Waters, Harris all have 2, so, you know, marks are greater on A-plus accounting side, but now Academy ones are the ones filling here, and this 65-pin advantage is going to grow.
One of those fills is right now from Korey Packard on lane 30. He's off to the right, but oh, what a splash. He's going to take 7, put our lead to 72. He's got the 1, 2, and the 4. My sheet says Gerry Dunn, but that's not Gerry Dunn.
I hate when that happens, especially
Because
when you don't know the bowlers, especially.
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong one. That's on me. That's Nate Leblanc.
I do it
He
too.
drops
I
9.
do it too all the time.
Korey Packard looking to run the line. He is right through the heart. Takes only the head pin.
Recall that LeBlanc subbed in for Dunn earlier.
Nate's on it. Grabs a spare for A+. 72 and a ball for his score combined with Gerry. As Corey's off to the left, he will take just 1.
All right, let's pause 10.2 seconds. Station vacation from Jordan Britton. Impromptu, no teleprompter.
Oh, gosh. So this is Candlepin corner. And, well, I guess I'm here kind of. Sorry, I'm used to that's my old habits die hard. Candlepin Bowling Network's coverage of the ICC finals on YouTube. Please like and subscribe. Again, make sure you ding that bell so when we go live for the finals, you will get the notification that we have begun.
Ring-a-ding-ding.
And an extra 5 seconds for Candlepin Corner.
Yeah, old habits die hard saying Candlepin Corner's coverage. Oh.
You can subscribe to that too.
No, you're totally allowed. You and Corey Alisi and all the crew on that's credited on Candlepin, the all-new Candlepin skins, do a fantastic job. Skins, it's called. That's just how I refer to it to the fans of the old show here out of New Hampshire.
Korey Packard with a clean look at the 7-10 split. He takes 1. Jack Berrigan's going to get his steps in.
Good young bowler, up to 118 average or so.
Jack gets some love from the crowd. Oh, that's actually good. Wow.
He's got the hair.
Oh,
it's
Matt said, hold on, it can't be just you. You can't be the only one with showing off the hair. Matt's a good sport.
Oh, we saw that too. That was fantastic.
I'm surprised that piece is good, but I don't think it's in the way
I told
anyway.
Matt if you won the championship last year, they just pull his hair down, which you did for the interview.
Nate says the wood's there. I might as well try it. Korey looking to check 10. He does. Kisses the 7. Nate looking to grab a 10 of his own. He will only take one.
How come the pins never kiss back?
They certainly never do. No, they give no love at all.
Well, Candlepin bowling is a strange relationship, isn't it?
It's a love-hate. We all know that too well. I think a little more hate than love at times, but love-hate for sure. The pins are all hate, I think.
Please note that if you're seeking attraction, going to a pin is probably not the best advice. Services are available.
Yeah, don't do that.
We're getting loopier and loopier as day goes on.
The pins are sadists. We've proven this time and time again.
Josh Daley.
We're on fumes here. He's on a strike.
Oh, we had that piece of, it's actually going to stick around. I don't know if
Do
it's
they
helpful.
do they call the setback in Canada without wood, or does it have to have a piece of wood on it?
Again, ask Corey Smith.
I think it's setting you back regardless. I don't think it matters. Justin Corkum, he's on the head pin. Leaves a check mark.
I mean, it has to be worse without wood, but the piece of wood is a troll.
Daley with a smart play takes the count, so he puts 9 on his strike.
Yeah.
That's going to put him at 75 through 6 and put Academy's lead at 75. Justin looking to make the check mark. He gets by the 2. And only takes 2. Daley checks his 10, good pin.
They cut to what, 59 at one point? 59 or so?
It was, yeah, it was in the low 50s. Maybe 52, I think, was the low number.
From 120 something, so now it's back up to 76 plus an extra strike. And Justin Waters up next.
So A+ is markless. I almost said open again, but I'm learning. So A+ is markless at this point. And again, the only mark for Academy, as Paul just mentioned, is Justin Waters' strike. He'll come up in the next box to fill it. Josh Daley looking to get on the board, and oh, what a friendly mix. Oh my goodness, he almost found his way to 10.
Scores correct to this point. 1551, 1475.
Looks like he's got 3 pieces of wood, so I think he can just play probably anywhere left of that red line on that front one. Maybe even below it, honestly, with that second piece. I don't have the best angle at how helpful that is. Daley looks to blow it up. He's up high, and it goes. Spare in the 8th for Josh Daley. He is 95 and a ball.
The finals are next on Candlepin Bowling Network and Candlepin Corner, both on YouTube, simulcasting. Here from Leda Lanes, Nashua, New Hampshire. Hey, Jordan, you like to sing?
You know what? I do, but I'm not good at it. So I don't think you're going to get it out of me.
So if you want to see Jordan Britton, maybe tonight or some other time, come here Friday and Saturday. It's 9 p.m. to 1 a.m. Let us know if you want Jordan Britton to sing.
Do we do karaoke at Leda Lanes?
I love karaoke. They do it here, 9 p.m. to 1 a.m.
Oh, man.
I did it a couple of times here.
If we get enough high noons involved, I might be able to be swayed. Jeremy Seaholm, he's in the pocket, and the Matsusi special.
That's in
Where is he?
Where do you get that nickname from?
Somebody call. Where's Matsusi? He's in the building.
But he made it without wood, though.
Yeah, he doesn't need it. We've seen Korey Packard make the 5'10", for a spare. And the way he shot that with that piece of wood, it might go. See if Jeremy can get on the left side. Unfortunately, he's full and punches it back.
It's really funny, not funny, but strange. A lot of these big-time teams, it seems like there's a lot of lopsided wins in a lot of these tournaments.
That's wild. It's a crazy game.
Not all of them like last year's final, obviously. So it's a thriller.
Sure. Both our bowlers will take 9. The lead stays at 76.
2 hits to 1 for Academy Lanes, trying to punch their ticket into the finals for the second time in the last 3 years, trying to get their 3rd title, A+, trying to get to number 6. Long odds right now, still have a chance outside.
Jeremy Seaholm, he's on the head pin, leaves a spread eagle, and something came up from the back, and we had an illegal block in the back as he broke up the split. And he's got now just the 3, 6, and 10 with a beautiful piece of wood.
I mean, this is A+ accounting string right here. They've made up 41 pins, you see.
Jeremy loved to cash this in for Academy. Drives it home, sneaks the 10 pin off the wall. And a matching spare from Matt McPhee. Nice shot there. Plays the 6 off the wall into the 10. Spares for both of our number 3 bowlers. So the mark advantage is 1 for Academy. Again, I apologize for misspeaking earlier. Justin Waters will step up and fill that strike now. Again, short of a mark from Waters here, the advantage will be 2-2. So Waters on a strike, 65, plus 2 balls through 6. Looking to double up. He's on the head pin to drive straight through. Takes only 3. He's got the 8-pin in the back as well as the spread eagle. Off to the right is Cody. He will take 5. He's got the 4 horsemen plus the 8.
Another good young bowler added on their team, Cody Bork.
See if Waters goes right side, try to send it over. He's going to take the count on the left side. He will take 3 pins. That's going to be a 6 on his strike, puts him at 71 through 6. Now just going to look to run the line and get 9. Cody looking to make a pretty one. He makes the 1-8.
I mean, more is more when you're filling a strike on a split as opposed to going less into more.
Especially in this point in the match where they just want to get as many pins as they possibly can every box. Good play from Waters, takes a 9. I'm sorry, takes a 7.
Craig, how can they get, after this box, how can they get Candlepin Bowling Network?
Well, you found one way here, but remember, we're on YouTube and Facebook. That's the way to be in the loop on all the information we have. So Facebook, we post a lot of our information there. YouTube is where we have basically all of our content, but some live streams on Facebook as well. So we encourage you to follow us in both places if you can. Like, follow, and subscribe. Either way, thank you for your support just by watching. We in the bowling community all appreciate it.
Hit that bell icon after you subscribe. If you already have, hit that bell button, get notified when we go live. And we'll get Jordan Britton's take on Candlepin Corner again in just a moment.
Waters is off to the right, leaves a 2. So the 1-2-7-10.
Trying to get Candlepin Corner to get monetized at 1,000 subscribers. You're over 500 now.
We're up over 500, slowly growing. Again, I think the quantity isn't there to grow it rapidly like you guys, but we'll just keep chipping away, and we're happy to just do what we can. Waters, looking to make a pretty one.
So close to 500 viewers here watching. Please write down, go to your phone, go to Candlepin Corner on YouTube. Free to subscribe. Jordan with the information on that.
Yeah, so Candlepin Corner, again, YouTube channel. We have Candlepin Skins. Last year we did 10 episodes of Skins here at Leda Lanes. We usually do roll-offs every 2 months, every 2-3 months, depending. And it's been, pretty good success so far. So if you want to follow along with that, we post some ACST matches as well. Waters takes 2 for a 9. If you can go over to Candlepin Corner on YouTube and throw us a subscription, that is still free. Greg said we might raise the price one day, but for now, it is still free. So any and all support there is appreciated.
2 spares for each side. The lead is back up to 80 for Academy Lanes. A+ getting close to Miracle Zone.
Miracles required, that is.
We are running out of boxes for sure. We are down to 12 left for each team. Danny Harris is off to the left. He takes only 3. Again, marks are even, 2 and 2. Spares for both 2 and 3 bowlers.
But maybe a headline tomorrow saying Academy wins it.
A+ accounting is going to need to put them up in bunches here on the way out. Matt Harnett looking to start that run now. He's off and takes just 1.
Family Academy knocking on the door for the 4th time, looking for that elusive first championship.
Danny Harris looking to grab a few. He takes 2 for a 7 box. Matt Harnett with a tough leave here. See how he plays this one. He's on the head pin and takes 9. Beautiful out there. That's a great shot. Gains 2 for A+. 11 boxes to go. 79 pins. Again, we're definitely in the territory where somebody needs a double strike here to help turn the tide for A+, and it's going to have to come soon. Danny Harris, he's on the head pin. He's going to leave cluster of 5, the Starlight 5, the hay bale, the bucket. You pick what you want to call it. There's 5 on the right side. Matt Harnett throws a great ball. He leaves the 9 and the 10. Piece of wood wraps around the 9 and falls off the plate, but maybe a small enough gap as Danny Harris makes the Starlight 5. As a Central Park bowler,
Chris Winiarz, the Wizard, all-world Winiarz, likes that terminology.
We will pay ode to Central Park Lanes with the Starlight 5 for Danny Harris. Matt Harnett looking to see where they meet. Probably a little further right than he would have liked. Takes just a 10-pin.
That was a great story from Jack Ray.
So, okay, we've got Setback, we've got Bucket, which come from at least parts of Canada. I wonder what other terminology we might be missing from up there. Please advise.
Yeah, what do we got? We got 500 people here. I'm sure some of them are from Canada. So yeah, drop in our fun bowling terminology here. I want to.
Even though I don't like when people use please advise in emails, though I appreciate
10 blocks to go. Academy Lanes on the move right now, looking good for the finals as of right now. Update from Greg Gouillart.
Though I always appreciate all our clientele at my day job as well. Trust me. It's awesome. Anyway, 79 pins plus an extra mark for Academy. You see it there, and near 79 pin advantage for Academy Lanes, and it just keeps on stacking up.
Nate Leblanc is off to the right. Good mix though. Well, might not be done with the way that wood's moving.
We might need a Jeff Surratt 4-bagger for that A+ accounting to get to the finals.
Korey Packard's on the head pin. He carries an extra, but not the one he wanted. Looking at the 6 and the 7, that piece of wood's interesting. I don't love my angle reading it. Oh my goodness, how does that not go? Nate takes everything but the 8 pin. He is denied a spare opportunity in the 9th.
And we talked about they need like a 650 A+, and the Academy hasn't had the best string either, but.
Korey looks to play that wood, and wow, what a shot. That is not where he wanted to go by his look, but you take it how you can get it, especially in an opportunity like this. So spare in the 9th, that's a big shot for Korey Packard as they look to put this match to bed and bring themselves back to the finals.
A+ have to go NASCAR to win this string coming in.
Yeah, something special is going to have here. And, I mean, they're very capable of doing it, so it is not over just yet.
4 marks to 2 against him, though.
Nate looking to start this run here. He's on the head pin, leaves just a 7.
To use a football term, it's like they need like 5 touchdowns and 4 onside kicks.
Korey filling his mark, takes 7. Greg, does A+ have a strike this match?
A+, they got one strike in this string. McPhee got 1 in this string, and then Bork has 1 in this string. They're still hurting for him.
Wow. Nate faces a 7 pin. Spare in the 10th. That's going to put him at 107 in a ball. Korey Packard would love to match.
Academy Lanes has 11 strikes for contrast.
Korey, what a shot. Nice spare there for Korey Packard. In the 10th, he is 106 in a ball. That's a big match. The lead sits at 86.
Spares are 41-35 for A+ accounting.
You said how many strikes for Academy?
11-2.
My goodness.
25 pins for Academy Lanes as well, literally.
Nate filling his spare. Throws a great ball. He's going to take only 8.
Sticks, maybe a lot of people call pins sticks anyway, but maybe in that sense.
Korey looking to load his up, see if he can win the fill. Throws a great ball, but he's going to take 7. So Nate will pick up a pin there. Good handshake from those 2 bowlers. As their day in this match will come to an end. One of their days will continue after this.
So defending champions, 5-time world champions, A+ accounting, look like it's going to end.
Yeah, lead sits at 85. Academy has an extra mark. Yeah, we are in miracle territory here.
Meaning a crazy run of someone's going to have to get a double strike, or Academy's going to have to start leaving pins all over the place.
Probably a mixture of both. There's a pretty ball from Justin Corkum in the 2 spot. He leaves the 6-7 though. Daley's off to the left. This might still be working. The 3 pin wants to go. Will not. He's the 4 horseman right plus the 7 and the 9 pin. Justin's going to have to get outside the 6 pin and send it over. Has that wood to help. See if it can't cover the 7. He's going to send it over. Oh, wow. Not thin enough. That's a great bid. Josh Daley trying to go down the line. He's going to take everything but the head pin. Oh, that wood had a head full of steam, but unfortunately was a little too far off to take the head pin. Both bowlers will check 10. Corkum 115 through 9. Josh Daley 109 through 9. Josh Daley was under par through 4, but went on a nice run of marks. Got himself over the line. And then some. And Corkum having a strong game from beginning to end. Both these guys going to look to finish with a mark. Academy has a 2-1 mark advantage, with the lead being at 81. Corkum fires. He's on the head pin. Can he break it up? And there's a hammer. Third strike of the match for A+. Josh Daley looking to match. He carries an extra, but is still looking at the 7 and the 8.
You got to feel good for Justin Corkum. He struggled early in the week. They stuck with him a lot with the injured Sean Dion. He stepped up pretty good at times. No 168 for some 130s, some 120s, high 120s. Pretty good overall. A couple of tough ones too.
Josh goes through the hole. No, definitely another great run from A+. This is a phenomenal team, and certainly not the last that we will see of any of these guys on this roster. So Josh Daley gets by. He'll take an 8. So 2 pins picked up there for A+.
Well,
the lead is down to 79.
For those of you aspiring to get into the sport here in Northeast North America, sure, they'll be good for a long time, but on the other hand, you can be good anytime, so why not start today? Find your local bowling center, join a league. Handicap leagues are there to drive participation. They want you. Contact your bowling center in advance, but I think you'll find they'd love to have you.
Justin Corkum loading up this strike. He's on it, looking for a double. Throws a great ball, but leaves the check mark. 3, 5, 6, and 10.
One more for count. 4. What a great string this is with 4 spares and a strike. Not the 6-pin, but 3-pin.
7 fill, 132 for Justin Corkum.
Josh Daley finishes at 117. So as we head to our number 3 bowlers, both of these guys will be filling spares. Academy's lead is at 72. And Justin Waters also will have a spare when he comes up in the 9th. Matt McPhee, again, a really good game going here. 101 and a ball through 8. He's going to add to that total right now. Looking for a bunch. He's going to drop 8. Pretty ball in the 1-2 pocket. 109 through 8. Good chance at another spare here. Jeremy Seaholm filling his spare. He's on the head pin. Can he break up the split? No. 2, 4, 6.
85 through 8.
Matt gets by, takes just the 10.
It'll be Academy Lanes, Fenway Academy Lanes finale.
Oh, Jeremy almost cut that over. Everything but the 6-pin.
Academy Lanes are going for their 3rd title. Fenway going for their 1st. Next on Candlepin Bowling Network and Candlepin Corner, a separate setup. Talk about Micah and Prado's rig over there.
Yeah, so we've got a great setup ready for you. Micah works day and night perfecting his setup. Really has done a great job. So we are excited to bring that to you. Corey Alisi's going to be on the 1s and 2s of the scoreboard. Obviously, the 3 of us will have the call. So we've got a good team there ready to bring you, I think, a championship level production. So this is going to be a lot of fun.
When I allude to everyone who's given time and resources to Candlepin Bowling Network, Mike has helped out as well, including helping us out with deciding on what equipment to get. We've actually got the same pan tilt zoom cameras you see here that are just those little incremental upgrades that make our coverage just that little bit much better.
Yeah, I think some people do things in this game and then they want to keep it a secret. They don't want to help other people and just enjoy the success by themselves. But Mike is not one of those guys. He is willing to help anyone and everyone who wants to bring some
working
quality.
together for the grade of the game.
Yeah. Two, 6, and 10 for McPhee.
McPhee looking to make a few. He takes 1.
And that'll go for an 8 box.
Special guest, Jordan.
Here, do you want to? All right, we've got a special guest in the booth right now. That's a big deal as we come down the home stretch. Justin Waters going to come up on lane 29, filling a spare.
Oh, it's Gwinnell. How you doing, bud?
How you doing, Greg?
Good to see you.
So we have Gwinnell Dugay. Am I saying that right?
Correct.
All right.
Of Avon Valley Lanes.
You said that right, too.
And I'm learning it all. I thought it was Avon, so I'm out here learning a lot of things. This is great.
Well, that's probably one of our biggest PSAs. It is Avon Valley Lanes.
Nice ball from Cody there, though, actually. It's got a 9-10 there with a nice piece of wood.
And that's Massachusetts' fault because we have an Avon, Massachusetts. So that's how I know it.
Ah.
That's that's my problem.
So it's understandable. It's wrong, but it's understandable.
That's Massachusetts in a nutshell, though. None of our cities say the words the way they're supposed to.
No, if you're in Canada, no, you don't, but it's all right.
So Justin takes 8 on his spare.
Cody makes a nice 9-10. Good spare.
That's
It's too late, though. It's too little too late, unfortunately.
Slight difference. Is Waters is playing covering both?
Oh, he tried to find out. Unfortunately, took just the tenpin. I think if he touched them where they met, he would have been all right, but faces the tenpin instead. So we're going to look to just grab 10.
Well done, Justin. Good 10.
Waters checks out, so the lead is 73. It is not impossible. I don't think we can't wrap this up just yet.
Well,
we are
I
getting
don't think
close.
this is gonna
Obviously, I
happen.
think, logically, I think we can say this is over. Mathematically, there is room, but it is that would take quite the feat.
The math ain't pretty. Grinnell, tell us more about Avon Valley Lanes. Tell the viewers more about Avon Valley Lanes, I should say.
Avon Valley Lanes is a 14-lane house in Windsor, Nova Scotia that our farm bought because it wasn't going to be a bowling alley anymore. And my twin and I had bowled there for 30 years already. So
Sam Duguay, yep.
COVID almost killed it, I will say that.
But we're going strong right now still
We
then?
are going strong,
Love that.
actually.
That's
We're
awesome.
hosting a lot of open tournaments. Our summer league was great with 9-pin league. Our open bowling is excellent right now.
Awesome. You guys have a 9-pin league, too?
We did a 9-pin
my
league for
gosh.
the summer league.
That is so cool.
9-pin, a variant of Candlepin, where 9 pins credits the 10th either for a strike, spare, or 10.
Yeah, the only thing you can't get's a 9.
That's my only chance of averaging 120. I got to get up there.
Bork ends up
Justin
getting
takes
these.
just one.
Yep, Bork ends up getting these pins one at a time somehow. That's just the way it's going for A+ accounting. Just nothing working, and Academy Lanes will advance to against Fenway Academy. Don't get confused, folks. They are two distinct teams.
So Fenway Academy a bunch of years ago actually used to be called Fenway Painters.
That's right. Yep.
And that was when Norm was with them and Skip and a lot of Stu Bergman.
Of course.
And they were a lot of fun to bowl with.
Matt Harnett throws a great ball. He leaves just a 4. Danny Harris with his victory lap for Academy Lanes. He's off to the left, takes 4.
That was on a spare, excuse me. 86 through 8.
Matt cashes in. Danny looking to make one of his own. Oh, pretty shot there for Danny Harris. Spare in the 9th. Matching
Just to pile
spares.
it right on.
I'd expect nothing less from Danny Harris.
I wouldn't either.
He's going to do everything
He
until
threw a
the,
slop
till the
ball
final
at me
ball.
last night just for no reason.
So we are slated for a battle of titans here in the final. Fenway Academy returning to the final again in 2024, and Academy Lanes, of course, 2022 champions, looking to raise that trophy once again.
7 fill and 6 fill, so stay tuned. Finals of the Worlds are coming up next on Candlepin Bowling Network at Candlepin Corner. Jordan Britton, myself, Greg Gouillart, and unless Paul Grant has outsourced his duties to Grinnell, Paul Grant.
Oh, Danny's just showing off at this point now. As he puts another spare on the end, he's going to be 112 and a ball.
That was a great fair. That was a nice spare shot.
And again, if you haven't followed, make sure at least one of the two. You pick your favorite. That's okay. We won't be offended. But ring the bell also at the bottom so that when we do go live for the final, again, I see Corey Lisi setting up now, you will get the notification that we are live for the championship. As Danny is going to put 7 on the end, exchange a hug with anchor Matt Harnett. And I'm going to let Greg Gouillart wrap us up as we get ready for the finals.
Sounds good. It looks like that is official. 17:55 to 16:68 apparently. Okay. Harnett only gets 122. Ho-hum. Just another great string out of him. He gets 350 in the anchor spot. We can take a look at totals here. So Academy kept their lineups consistent throughout, so you can see their triples there. Danny Harris leading the way with a 378. Tough going there for A+ accounting, and last year's champions will not repeat.
They will not, but Matt Harnett had a nice series with 350. They were pretty consistent right out. They just didn't seem to get the breaks all the way, did they?
Yeah, and taking a look here, let's see, 48 marks to 46. So really what was most interesting was that actually, you know, the mark situation was pretty even in that, but then just the following up afterwards.
It really was. The fills weren't great for A+ that match, actually.
And then the other key, you know, strikes give you that fill security. 11 strikes to Academy, 3 fills to A+, 3 strikes, excuse me, to A+ accounting. I mean, I don't know. We were talking about cliches in bowling. You know, that's why they gave you 2, but it is nice to have that second ball then again.
It really is, but when you fill spare with a strike when you're down a few pins, it really does encourage your team, and then you've got 2 balls to put on it after that.
Yeah. So there's your final score, 1755 to 1668. We're signing off here, but the world's final is coming up next on Candlepin Bowling Network and Candlepin Corner. My name is Greg Gouillart on behalf of everyone here at Candlepin Bowling Network. Paul Grant, thanks to Jordan Britton, Gwinnell Duguay. Thanks to Jack Ray for joining us as well. We will be right back. Stay tuned. Next for the finals.